Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hey, where's my camera? Welcome back to Microsoft. Hey, there we are. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you very much for stopping by today on this Thursday afternoon. Hello, everyone. Kevin, what's going on, man? John Franco, good to see you. Stone 808, good to see you. Natural Born Keeler, welcome aboard. One of One, good to see you. Skyflyer 320, Mr. 12 Cut, Steven Solari, Quick Match, Chris Clark, Leonard Grant, Captain Iso Creams, Papagasho, Tori Lai, Yahia the Transit Guy, Eden Jude De Freitas, hopefully I didn't screw that up too bad. Pilot Fisk, good to see you. Umer Ozbek, good to see you. Gary P, how are you, man? Good to see you back as well. OJ's Aviation, good to see you. Urg, welcome aboard. Phaeton, how are you, my friend? Good to see you back. I hope you're having a great start, or great middle of the week. We're almost done. We're almost through Friday, friends, so cheers to that. Welcome aboard. We've got Squiggly, good to see you. Michael Ferguson, welcome aboard. Adrian Yearby, good to see you. D-Champ, welcome. Stell, welcome. Good to see you. Sean Weens, good to see you. Injection 100, welcome. Jetstar, good to see you. Has Assault, welcome. Trinon X, good to see you. Dylan, welcome. Nanio Business, good to see you. Greg Jackson, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. JPR, welcome. Hyanth Bird, good to see you. Clinton, good to see you. Welcome aboard, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great week. It is Thursday, almost through to another weekend. We've got a fun week planned for you guys here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Very much looking forward to this week. We're going to do some really cool hops. We haven't done a Norway tour in quite a while. That's not me, by the way, coughing, if you ever heard that. That's the XP Realistic. Beautiful XP Realistic with its random cockpit sounds going on. Yes, this week is going to be awesome. This weekend is going to be awesome. We've got all kinds of Scandinavian and
wanted to get on that leaderboard. Smiley face.
Stephen, huge uploadies to you, my friend. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, sir. I appreciate you. I will add you up there with the $5 donation. Starting off the month right. Thank you so much, Stephen. I appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, sir. Let me get you up here in the captain spot. And we'll put a nice big $5 beside your name. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much, Steven. I'm not sure how long you'll hang up top there, but hey, you're there, man, right? Thanks for support, dude. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. So yes, this week/weekend, we've got a bunch of fun flights. We're going to be doing some Norway tour. I think maybe towards the end of the weekend, Monday, we're going to actually head all the way down south and do some Iberia. Iberia operates the RJ1000. I think they have the 900 and the 1000. I'll have to check to see if they have the 900, but they do have the 1000. So we're going to jump over there and we're going to do a couple hops. I think maybe we'll do like Barcelona to maybe Lisbon or something like that. Who knows? We'll see what we're going to do. But for this week and this weekend, we've got a lot of Norway planned. So we're going to be going from today, we are Scandinavian 96 Alpha. We're going to be serviced from Copenhagen into Oslo, and then from Oslo we're going to head over to Bergen, and then on the weekend, Saturday, we're going to travel from Bergen to, I don't want to screw this up too bad, so let me look at the map just so I know where we're going. From Bergen we're going to go to, is it Tromsø? Might be Trondheim. Okay, yes, from Bergen we're going to go to Trondheim. From Trondheim we're going to go to Tromsø. I think that's the plan. Maybe not. That might be a little bit much for the weekend. Anyways, we're going to have a lot of fun this weekend. We're going to do some exploring through Norway. Very excited for this one. Should be some beautiful views. Microsoft Flight Simulator in Norway, especially during the winter, is absolutely gorgeous. So it's going to be a fun weekend of flying. That is for sure. I'm looking forward to it. We should be on the VATSIM Velocity Network, pending any issues or anything like that. So that's the plan.
Better second than last. Cheers, CPT.
One of One coming with a £5 donation as well. Thank you very much, sir, for the support. I appreciate you. I will add you up here into the, actually, it's going to be the first officer with the $5.
I have picked the finest branch to be able to reach the rudder pedals. Should be a fun flight.
Thank you for the support. Average Beaver coming in with the $10 donation, and with that, he will grab the top spot.
Sorry, Stephen, I have the same thought as you.
Oh,
I want to
man.
be on the leaderboard, but we both know this won't last long, Lamau. Morning,
crazy,
Captain.
Dude, you guys are crazy, man. Fly with Rookie coming in with a $10 donation as well. All right, we got to get Beaver up here. Thank you very much, Beaver, for the support,
Happy
dude.
Thursday, Captain.
We've got Robert dropping the $10 donation as well. Robert, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. All right, we've got Average Beaver with the $10. We'll get him up in there. Thank you very much, Beaver. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, Fly with Rook. I appreciate you as well, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe out there, enjoying that amazing simulator that you have access to, my friend. And then we're going to get Fly with Rookie. We'll get him as well in here. Man, you guys are crazy, dude. Thank you again, Fly with Rook. I appreciate you, my friend. I hope you are doing well. We'll get him up here in the first officer spot with the 10 bomb as well. All right, cool. And then we will get, I'm going to have to make that a little bit smaller. There we go. Fly with Rookie is in there with the 10 bomb. And then Average Beaver can get a little bit bigger. There we go. And then we need to get, who was that? That was Robert Felger. Robert, thank you very much, dude, dropping the $10 donation as well. Happy Thursday to you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the stream. I appreciate the support, my friends. Well, there you go, guys. For those of you that donated the $5, I promised that I would get you up on the board, but it didn't last very long, unfortunately. But thank you very much to everybody for the support this morning. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel, the continued support of the channel, and, of course, getting your name up here on the leaderboard. So thank you very much, gentlemen. I appreciate you. Uh-oh, we got Natural Born Keeler coming in with a €15 donation. Well, there we go. Somebody's taking the top spot right away.
Got a mix that board up.
Natural Born Keeler, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you, sir. I will get you up here. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel, sir. I appreciate you. He's going to grab top spot from Average Beaver. We're just going to move everybody down a notch now. Thank you very much for support, sir. I appreciate you. Bear with me here, guys. I'll get everybody's names set up here properly. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. We got Phil dropping the $13 donation as well. Phil, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for support as well, Phil. Well, there you go, Rook. It didn't last that long, did it? Jesus, man. Phil, thanks for support, dude. Coming in with the $14 donation. Huge no floaties to you, Phil. Guys, let's get some love in chat for everybody spamming these donations in right now.
Crazy how the inflation rate is going.
It's
Happy
wild.
Thursday.
Thank you for the support, Phil. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, sir. And thank you very, very much for supporting the channel, man. I truly do appreciate you, sir. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. That's extremely kind. Really do appreciate you, man. Give me a second. Just trying to get Natural Born Keeler up into here. All right, there we go. All right, Average Beaver is in there as well now. Okay, we've got everybody in there. All right, cool. Everybody's looking good. Everybody's in there. God.
Please move Natural to number 2 and put me back at number 1.
This guy, man. Fly with Rook dropping another $20 donation to get him up to $30 on the month. Fly with Rookie, my man. This guy, dude. We're not even going to be able to get off the ground. We're going to have one of these days, friends. Huge no floaties to to Natural Born Keeler and everybody else. But Fly with Rook coming in 30 bones on the month, grabbing that top spot. Thank you for the support, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Everybody's going to get bumped down 1. Natural Born Keeler bumped down 1. Phil bumped down 1. Huge no floaties to you, Rook. Thank you so much, guys. Let's get some love in chat for Fly with Rookie, man. Showing some mad love to the channel. What an absolute legend. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Unbelievably kind. Try and get everybody in here. All right, there we go. With the 15 bomb, we'll Phil with the 14 bomb. All right, there we go. And now Rookie with the 30 bomb. Thank you, guys. Seriously, man. Unbelievably kind of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Let's show some mad love. Huge no floaties. What? I missed a donation? Where? This guy, man. Always flying with 60 bomb? How did I miss that? How did that even come? This guy, man. He doesn't even attach a message to it. That's why. He's so OG, there's no message to it. What a legend, man. What a legend. Huge no floaties to you, always flying. Dropping the $60 donation. Grabbing that top spot away. My man. Huge no floaties to you guys. Please, please, please show some love. I even missed the message. Holy macaroni, man. 60 bombs from Always Flying. Gonna grab that top spot. Fly with Rook. Getting bumped down into the first officer. And then we've got... I shouldn't have done that because it was Natural Born Keeler with 15. And we'll throw that in here. What a legend, man. What a legend. Huge no floaties to you, man. I got to find Natural Born Keeler. There he is. Legends. You guys are absolute legends. Thank you guys, seriously, for all the support, man. What extremely kind of you. I even missed a donation. Always flying. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you for the continued support, sir, month after month, man. That's unbelievably kind of you, dude. Unbelievably kind. Thank you for your continued support of the channel, my friend.
Hold my beer, Captain.
Oh my God. Fly with Rookie coming in with another $31 donation. Telling me to hold his beer. I knew someone was going to do it. I didn't know who was going to do it. Fly with Rookie dropping the $31 donation to get him up to $61.
If I had some mu'unila bida bedjum.
Huge no floaties to you, CHLM, dropping the $5 donation as well. Thank you very, very much, CHLM. I appreciate you, my friend. Always coming in with the support, sir. Every stream, you're coming in with the $5, the $10, the $15 donation. So huge no floaties to you, CHLM. Thank you very much for your continued support as well, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. That is extremely kind. All right, we've got everybody up there. We're looking good. Okay, everybody, we're simmering. Good. All right, sweet. Let's fly this airplane, and then we can continue to fight with the leaderboard. Thank you all for tuning in today. Seriously, let's just take one more second here. Huge no floaties. I'm just going to spam it in chat. Thank you to all the support, man, all the donators, everybody that helps support the channel. I know we like to have this little game when the month resets. Everybody tries to get in, so I appreciate that, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for the support. So I really do appreciate you guys. Amy can't speak apparently. What did you say? It was if I had some money, libididum. Amy, you trumped Amy with that one. Thank you very much, THLM. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. All right, friends. So here we are today. We're in the CRJ900 by Microsoft, for Microsoft Flight Simulator by Aerosoft. We're sitting down here on the ground in Copenhagen. We've got, it is real weather right now. Real weather, real time. We'll do the next flight during the day, but there's some type of like storm going on right now. So it's pretty crazy as far as visuals and clouds and stuff go, so I'm definitely going to want to see that later on. We are on the VATSIM network. If you do want to join, please feel free. I am using the AIG model matching. So this is AIG model matching. This is a Scandinavian, looks like a 320 Neo, which I believe operates this flight as well. So yes, welcome to the stream. Here we are in our beautiful, small, little RJ900. I am using the FT Sim sound pack. A couple of you guys have mentioned that to me, that I should take a look at the FT Sim sound pack, that I'm a Patreon of his. So I went and downloaded it. I've done a flight with it last night. It is absolutely awesome. So excited to showcase this beautiful sounds for you. So without further ado, friends, let's jump inside the pit. Let's get this bad boy turned on, ready to rock and roll, and let's get programmed. We're heading on into Oslo. I think it's just over an hour on the flight time today. Not even 55 minutes up to Oslo. So nice short flights today, friends. Let's come down here to our electronic flight bag. We're going to turn it on as well. There will be an after dark this evening. I know that a lot of my European viewers are not going to be able to tune in for the after dark that is this evening, but for all my North American viewers and everybody else that, or people that stay up late, we're going to be playing Dying Light 2 tonight. So you're going to want to be there, because I'm probably going to scream like a little girl. If you don't know what Dying Light is, maybe you can check it out. It's a zombie parkour first-person survival game, story-driven. It should be absolutely awesome. So I'm really looking forward to it. It drops today. The game comes out at like 7 p.m. So at about 8 o'clock, I plan on going live. 8 p.m. tonight. We'll do probably a nice big playthrough tonight. I don't know how many hours we'll play, but it should be really fun. I'm looking forward to that one. So first things first, dear friends, let's go to the aircraft page, and we are going to connect the ground power. We're going to open up our door, and we're going to open up the cargo door. Beautiful. Everything looks good. Let's go to the maintenance tab. Everything is good with there. We don't need that. Okay, cool. Let's come upstairs in here to the RJ, and we'll get the battery switch on, and we'll get the external power on. That's going to bring the aircraft to life. What I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately turn on some lights. I'm going to also turn on That's dome lights on, really? Jesus, okay. I'll turn lights on. Okay, so let's run through some things here. Fuel pumps are going to stay off. We are going to be refueling. I like to get the engine gens off. I don't like that they're in the auto position or on. Maybe they do stay that way, but I don't like that. Let's get our nav light on. We'll get our logo light on. Beautiful. Hydraulics can stay off for now. We'll come upstairs here. Air conditioning system, we don't need that on quite yet. Recirc fans will go on. We'll leave everything else like that. Windshield heat can go to low. And no smoking to auto, seatbelt sign on, and we will arm our emergency lights. All right, cool, sweet. So aircraft has come to life. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to get some panel brightness up. I'm going to get some floodlights up so we can at least see what we're doing here. Again, with the center console, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to get some lights on you, and I'm going to get some floodlights up as well. Should allow me to see exactly what we're doing. Beautiful. And we'll come over here just because it is nighttime and we can't see a damn thing. We'll come over here and we'll turn him up as well so we can kind of see what's going on over there. All right, cool, sweet. I do have wing views set up. I didn't have wing views previously set up, so I have gone and set up wing views. If you're wondering how to do wing views, honestly, I used XP72. We all know XP72, good friend of the channel. I used his tutorial. Smart, straight, right to the point. You definitely, I think it's like a 15-minute tutorial, and because I completely forgot how to set my wing views. So I used his tutorial last night, and I set some more wing views. So you need to set my alarm to see me scream like a girl. Oh, baby. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. All right, cool. Let's come down here to the FMS, the FMG, whatever you want to call it. This is an accurate representation of the Collins FMC. I really, truly think right now that this is the best flight management system available within Microsoft Flight Simulator. It actually does everything that you want it to do. You can see here that we are on the active database 27th of January to the 24th of February. We're on the good number there. That looks good. We'll go to the pause and knit page. We've got our FMS position here, so we'll go ahead and grab that. We'll throw that in there. We are sitting down at EKCH, so we also will populate that. We'll throw that in there. Good. Let's go to our flight plan page. We are, again, going from EKCH over to Oslo, ENGM. The Oslo scenery and the Bergen scenery that I'm using today are both freewares. So if you're interested in that, you can check the link in the description down below, or you can put !scenery in chat. If you own Microsoft Flight Simulator, highly suggest downloading both of these airports. Flying in Norway is absolutely beautiful, especially that they've received the world update that is taking care of that. So yeah, it's been really good. So let's execute that. It looks all good. Flight number this afternoon, we are Scandinavian 906 Alpha. This is a real world flight. They did operate it in the CRJ900, I believe, today or yesterday. Is the CRJ worth it? In my opinion, yes, it is worth it. Other people are going to have a different opinion. It really depends. Like I said, right now this is pretty much, other than the A32NX mod, this is pretty much the only viable commercial jet that I'm willing to fly. The 787 with the heavy division mod, borderline flyable. I know that they've fixed some of the flight model issues with the 787 and the 747. Maybe we can go back and take a look at those aircrafts. It's been quite a while, but the last time I flew the 787, I literally had to force. I've never flown an airplane where I've had to physically push my yoke down to get the aircraft to land, because the ground effect would literally just keep your airplane hovering and flying. It was very, very broken. So yeah, would you recommend the CRJ and X-Men 11? Tough call, Daza. Tough call, man. I think I was nice when I reviewed that product. I don't think it's a bad product, but I think there's a lot to go and a lot to be desired for the CRJ for X-Plane. I know that they recently came up with a big update that addressed a lot of the issues that came from launch. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if it's up to the standards. I would suggest this one. If you're interested in a CRJ, this is the one that I'm going to suggest, just because with the electronic flight bag, the amount of options that you get actually with this and what you can do, this is definitely the superior product when it comes to CRJs. That's as nicely as I'm going to put it, I guess, right? Okay, so that all looks good. We've executed that. That's good. We're going to go to the performance page. We're going to set a flex temp today. I always forget this. So we're going to set a flex temp today of 35 degrees. I'm going to set that and forget it. Good. Let's come down here, and we're going to look at the electronic flight bag, and we're going to get some, we're going to basically get the aircraft loaded. So what I like to do is I like to change this all to 0 fuel weights, and then I just copy exactly what SimBrief wants. So SimBrief today is telling me that we need a 0 fuel weight of 28,855. So So 28,855, good. We're going to enter that in. We're going to do it twice. You'll see that the CG weight moves. Fuel for today's flight, we need 4,099 kilos. So 4,099 kilos. I'm going to enter that again. You'll see the CJ weight move. What you need to do now is you need to go set payload in simulator. I like to do that twice. It then reassures. You can see that the CG moves and then sets it, so that's done. And then what I like to do is I like to go copy perf init data to FMS. I hit this a couple times. That should send all the info over to the FMS, like our zero fuel weights, our fuel, our CG weights. We'll be able to check on everything over there. Cool, so now that that's done, let's come over here. Very quick process. We'll go to the perf init page, and you can see here that it didn't set this over. Well, did it? Yes, it did. It did. Zero fuel weight, 28,855. We've got that. Our cruising altitude today, it wants us up to 38,000 feet. Don't think we're going to get that, so we're going to go 34,000 feet. That's what I filed. Flight level 3-4. We'll go ahead and execute that. Good. We can go to the VNAV setup, and we can look at our charts here very quickly. So departure charts today show that we've got a transition altitude of 5,000 feet. So we need to set that here. Trans alt is 5,000 feet. So we'll go ahead and set that there. Beautiful. We'll execute that. That's our VNAV climb, so that's good. Let's go over to the next page, performance page. We're going to look for 290 knots and or Mach 0.77 is going to be the cruise today, so we'll execute that. Cruise level is 340, that's good. And then our VNAV descent, so we need to take a look here at the descent and just pick up a couple things. So the transition altitude on the arrival, it doesn't say it up here, we actually have to check you guys. Transition altitude is 7,000 feet coming into Oslo, so we'll go ahead and populate that. Flight level 70, good, we'll execute that. Speed on the descent, Mach 0.74 and or 290, that's good. 250 at 10,000, that's normal, we've got that. Cool, so everything's pretty much set up with that. I'm happy. We can go back to the perf page. We're pretty much good. We've got our flex set, everything is done there. I'm happy with that. Let's go back to the legs page, and now we'll have to punch in our flight plan. So we'll go departure, arrivals, and we do have ATC online. I believe we have ATC online. We've got, oh yes, we've got ATIS, and we've got some approaches and stuff. So we've got information Lima, arriving runway 22 left, departing 22 right. Okay, transition level good. Okay, QNH 1006. Let's go ahead down here, and we'll set that quickly. 1006. 1006. Good. And that's all set for now. Cool. So we can go ahead and grab our clearance out of here. We're going to tune to approach on 19.8. We'll tune to him now, 19.8. Good. We'll flip that over. And we're just going to confirm that that is what we're on. Nope, it's not. 19.8. There we go. And go ahead and grab our IFR clearance. I'm just going to turn the sounds down here a little bit. One thing with this sound pack is it's extremely loud, but the engines, holy macaroni. The engine sounds are absolutely beautiful. All right, we've got information Lima. We'll let him know that, and we'll get our IFR clearance into Oslo.
28 kilo, turn left to 360.
Left 260, Scandinavian 2 kilo.
Copenhagen approach, very good evening. Scandinavian 96 Alpha with information Lima, IFR to Oslo, please.
Scandinavian 225, call Sweden 118.4.
118.4, thanks.
118.4, Scandinavian 225.
Nope, wasn't for me.
EC 268, Copenhagen.
Was it for me? Hold on, rewind the tapes. There's no way you would call him Sweden control. Not for me. I had to let that sink in for a second. ACAP, will you try to fly to Svalbard? Maybe, we've been there before.
2,000 feet.
We've been there before. Is it obligatory to put the cost index? No. It helps, Fernando. You don't have to put it in, but it helps.
And Copenhagen, Ryanair 4 Tango Foxtrot, we are able Alpha 2 if you want.
Yeah, Ryanair 4 Tango Foxtrot, the ECs are unresponsive, so taxi
for me.
Alpha
Yeah, okay.
2, please.
Taxi holding point Alpha 2, Ryanair 4 Tango Foxtrot.
Scandinavian 58 Bravo, request taxi.
Stand by.
I think he's busy. Are you doing a long haul sometime soon? I don't know, man. I don't really plan my long hauls if I'm being 100% honest with you.
130 for easy 329.
This thing is so bright.
Easy 329, change your connection back to the center.
Yes, we're trying.
Thank you. Skal der være en 2.8 kilo, descend 3,000 feet.
If you're planning on flying the Sparky 7.4 for X911, there's been a couple people that have asked me about that. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it, man. I'm so skeptical when it comes to these.
Skal der være 5 Bravo, set squawk 4550.
4550, Scandinavian 5 Bravo.
Copenhagen, so from the 36 Bravo, I know Yankee. Is it possible that there are another aircraft in front of this, or is this static aircraft from airport?
That is static.
Ah, okay, sorry. I never seen a static aircraft on the taxiway.
Understandable. Skal der være 2.8 kilo, 10 left heading 310.
Sorry guys, give me 2 seconds.
Copenhagen approach, your wing 613.
Cap, I discovered that Tvat Airport, I think you've flown there already, but I want to try it. It is a beautiful airport, yeah. Yep.
You're 6130, Roger, set squawk 6505.
6505, your wing 6130.
Cover approach Scandinavian 611, Delta 1 for push and start.
Easy 329 to right heading 19 to wrong shut on this approach.
This guy's like straight up just ignoring people on the ground. Like straight up ignoring people on the ground. He's not even acknowledging that people on the ground are asking for pushbacks and starts and he must be busy, man. I wouldn't say it's evil quality, but it's pretty close. There's some things I wish would have more control over, but I enjoy it. There you go. Okay, I have to take a look. Cap, how about some Croatian Q400s? Might be nice putting that out there. Yeah, maybe, man. We'll see, dude. We'll see.
Pushback vectors ILS 22 left, your wing 6130.
This guy's like, nope, don't care.
Ryanair for Takeoff ready for
Hey Gap, hope you're well. Going to be doing my first solo flight soon. Can't wait. Nice. Sparky 7.4 is flyable, but it's pretty difficult. Got you. Okay. Tower should log on anytime soon. Maybe that's what he's waiting for.
611, Delta 1 for push and start.
611, Roger, push and start approved. Q9
Push and start approved. Q9 006, Scandi 601.
You're 6130, report your heading.
Are you getting any sleep in Ottawa with all the trucks honking? Of course, man. It's not as bad as the media is letting you believe me. The media is paid for by the government. Just remember that. Mainstream media is funded and paid by for the government, my friend. So take what they say with a grain of salt. It is not bad at all. I can promise you that. Coyote, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Hope all's good, man.
2 left, clear to land.
6130, descend flight level 80.
Descend level 80, your wing 6130.
Spliff Jam, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Been a while. How are you? Rotello Scandinavian 906 Alpha, stand Bravo 4, IFR clearance to Bergen, please. We have Lima.
96 Alpha Copenhagen approach. Good evening. Set to Oslo, radar 1 Charlie departure, squawk 5022.
Radar 1 Charlie 5022 Scandinavian 96 Alpha.
96 Alpha, read back correct.
Alright, we got that. Nice and simple.
It's going to 8 kilo, free speed.
Free speed Scandinavian 2 kilo.
Alright, cool. Let's come down here. So we've been cleared into the Oslo Gardermoen airport on the Veda 1 Charlie departure. So let's go ahead and find that. Go down here in our charts, or sorry, our list, the Veda 1 Charlie. There it is. We're going to expect runway 22 right for departure. We'll go ahead and execute that. Good. Let's go to our flight plan. Next page, from Vader, we're jumping on Lima 907 airway, and we're taking that to Risma. Go ahead and plug that in here. Good. From Risma, we're going to go direct to Sabik. All right. From Sabik, we're going to go Lima 907 once again. Now we're going to take that to Lunip, and then from Lunip, we're going to jump on our arrival. We are planning for the Luni 4 Lima arrival. Luni 4 Lima for the ILS 1 right via Let's take a quick look here at our approach charts. INSUV, we're going to be coming in from that side, so we're going to go INSUV, and we'll go ahead and execute that. Beautiful. Sweet. If we go to our legs page now, we scroll through here, we take a look. We shouldn't have any crazy discontinuities. We'll just add Lunip in there and execute that. Keep scrolling through, looking good. Sweet. All of that is wonderful. And just to confirm, we're going to just make sure, we're going to open up our chart. We're just going to confirm here, and we'll just run through the, so it's going to be Lunip to DevCoo to GM416 to GM417, which is all there, which is then going to take us to GM415, which is going to take us to GM414, which then is going to take us to INSUV. From INSUV, we're going to open up our chart here, and we're going to see INSUV is here. Then it's going to be Nosla at 4,200 knots, and then Zemin, and we're in. That is the arrival, friends. Nice and perfect. Cool. I'm happy with that. That all looks good to me. Wonderful. Set there. We need our squawk code down here, so we're going to turn our squawk code on. Squawk code was 5022. Let's plug that in here. 5022. All right. Beautiful. And we'll turn that on. And reporting. Beautiful. Cool. All of that looks good. I'm happy with all of that. Wonderful. We have refueled. Let's get our fuel pumps on. APU power level on. We're going to look for the message down here that says APU door open. There we go. Beautiful. And what we can do now is we can go ahead and spool up the APU. And let's jump outside. Let's listen to this boy spooling up. Again, we are using the FT Sim sound pack. It is a little bit loud, but it is absolutely amazing. We got an i5 a 10400F processor with an H400 motherboard and a GTX 1060 Can I expect flyable FPS? Yes. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to max out the settings, right? But I would say, you know, low to high, medium to high, you should be fine. Yeah. Cap, did you buy a PC for flight sims, or did you play games before flight sims? A little bit of both. I mean, buying a PC was flying my simulators was a big deal. Yep. It was one of the main reasons, but I also wanted to get away from console gaming. I'm going to go with wet conditions on the runway because I think it is a little bit wet. So we'll do that. We're going to set all of those good. Everything is, I don't like how it pops me outside for that view. It's so silly. Okay, everything looks good. We'll get our red beacon light on. We'll get hydraulics auto on auto. Actually, we'll just flip them all to auto. There we go. That is all good. If we go outside, you'll see our red beacon light is now on. Okay, and we're going to go to our pushback. Actually, let's go ahead upstairs. We'll make sure that you're on. APU gen is on. Good. Okay, external power can get removed. We'll come down here. We'll go to aircraft. Let's close the door. Let's close the door. Let's remove the ground power unit, and we will remove the chocks here in a second. Hey Cap, how excited are you for Dying Light 2? What's up, Bernie? How are you, man? All right, let's remove the wheel chocks. If we go outside, we're looking good. Let's go ahead and remove the jetway. We don't need him connected anymore. Good. Jetway will be removing momentarily, I think. Yep, there he goes. Beautiful. And let's go to pushback, and we're going to go to start pushback. Wonderful. And we'll go ahead and turn our volumes back up as we're going to be connected. We're going to request a pushback here.
Used to travel through EKCHEGBB around 20 times a year with CRJ900. This
Nice.
brings back memories and
Hell
glad
yeah,
to
dude.
fly virtually from Copenhagen with you. D.
Beautiful scenery, man. Thank you for the support, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. We're requesting push and start. Approach, good evening again. Scandinavian 96 Alpha with Lima. Push and start. Standard Bravo 4, please.
Scandinavian 96 Alpha, Roger, push and start approach connection 006.
Push start approved. H1006. Thanks, Canadian 96 off. All right, cool. So we've got our push and start approved. We are going to just wait for this to come up. We're going to plan for a reverse. Remove the park brake. Wait, what? There we go. Nose comes up, and we're going to go reverse. And I believe we're just going to go straight back. We can turn if we want to turn, but I think we're just going to go straight back. And I will turn the sounds up here for engine start because they are quite delicious. Please fly to India next stream. Won't be next stream, but I do plan on going there soon, man. Yeah. Oh boy. Why are you crooked? That was probably my fault. Just recenter him quickly. There we go. All right, cool. Pushback has commenced. Let's go upstairs. We'll get our engine ignition system on, and we'll spool up engine number 2. Come down here. We see a good N2 percentage rising. Looking for about 22% before we introduce fuel. Turn into a Ninja Turtle drinking that? That's okay. Again, looking for about 22%. We can introduce fuel and move it to idle. And you'll see N2 percentage continue to rise, as well as N1 and ITT should go now. There we go. Good start. ITT is rising. Beautiful. Wasn't going to turn us. Yeah, no, I'm just going to hold us right there. And we'll stop pushback. We'll remove him. Get the park brake on. Good. And we'll wait for engine number 2 to stabilize. Did you re-edit the camera config back to the setting I had for cameras, your initial XYZ line? Something like, I think so. I think that may be the one step I forgot to do, Smitty. You're right. I'll have to do that after. Finally flying to my hometown of Bergen again. Yes, love flying there, man. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Which CSLs am I using? AIG. AIG. All right, we got a good start on engine number 2. Let's fire up engine number 1. Again, we'll come down here. We're looking for N2 percentage on the rise. Again, we'll wait for about 22% before we introduce fuel. Have you seen the latest Venus 320 video? If so, what's your opinions? And are you on the beta team? I am not on the beta team. You have to remember, man, a lot of these developers that are developing for Microsoft Flight Simulator, FSX, P3D, they don't know who I am. I'm a predominantly X-Plane streamer. I've always been an X-Plane streamer. So if you're going to see me fly betas or kind of get airplanes early, it's going to be on the X-Plane side of things, not so much on the Microsoft Flight Simulator side. I don't have any ties with these companies, right? These companies don't know who Captain Canada is, nor do they probably care. So you just have to keep that in mind. I'm very new when it comes to the Flight Sim, Microsoft, P3D world. My name isn't really known around there, so no, I probably won't be getting an early copy to show you guys. Unfortunately, a beta, I'll probably get one, I'll probably get a copy of the airplane when it releases, just like everybody else, if I'm being honest. These sounds are nuts. Jack, what's up, dude? All right. We've got 2 good engines. Let's go to the overhead. Ignition system can come off. Engine generator left side, engine gen 1, engine gen 2. APU gen comes off, APU comes off, APU door gets closed. Everything else is looking good. What am I drinking? It's called Athletic Greens. Athletic Greens is what I'm drinking. It's all of your vitamins, fruits, and minerals. Your entire daily intake in one drink that I drink every morning. Basically with my breakfast, for breakfast. Okay, let's come over here. We'll set our flaps to 8 degrees for takeoff, which is 2 notches. You'll see them come down. Smitty, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Been a hot minute. Hope all is well. Trim value. What did it say my trim needed to be? Performance 6.8. Let's come down here. We're looking for trim 6.8 on the lower side. I'm actually going to go with, I'm going to go with like 6.5. I noticed a little bit of trim. They've definitely fixed the flight model in this airplane. It wants to fly now. It's not like it doesn't want to fly. So let's punch in some things here very briefly and very quickly before we request our takeoff clearance. We're going to be on the we're on the Vadar 1 Charlie, which is going to be an immediate right turn out. We can expect top altitude is initial climb is 7,000 feet. So we're going to plug in 7,000 feet. Good. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to arm the takeoff button. And what that will do is that will give us pitch. And then from there, we can go over to vertical speed and nav. So everything looks good there. I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and stab trims, mock trim, and yaw damper can all come on. That should remove all the messages here, which it does. We've got spoiler stab in test, which we can flip on now. Don't need that in test. And parking brake is on and seatbelt sign. Good. So that's all good. Have I got a sound pack? I do. You can put exclamation point sounds in chat if you're interested in the sounds that I'm using today. They're quite good. Again, they're very loud, but they're quite good. I will say that. All right, let's get our taxi clearance. Hotel Oscar and even 96 Alpha ready for taxi, stand Bravo 6.
First video 851, hold short of Charlie.
Short of Charlie, videre 854.
It's going to be 96 Alpha, taxi only point runway 2 to right, via Mike, Zulu, and Alpha, cross runway 12.
Alright, holding point 22 right via Mike, Zulu, Alpha, cross runway 12. Just going to even 96 Alpha. Okay, so he's going to be, he wants us Alpha 1, so it's going to be via Mike, which is this inner here. Mike to Zulu, which is going to be here, so we actually have to go to, it doesn't actually show it on this chart, which is a little bit weird. You actually have to go to the taxi chart. I'm not quite sure why they do this, but
you try Echo 1.
Here you can see, so we're Mike, Zulu, Alpha. So going straight out, left turn, right turn, cross at Alpha, and then we're going to be holding short Alpha 1. So that's our plan. Cool. So park brake is released. Let's go ahead and get our nose wheel steering on, and we shall turn this bad boy.
Video 851 behind, Scandinavian A320 Neo in front, line up 1.25 right behind.
The scenery is so beautiful here in Copenhagen, man. Definitely going to fly back into it towards the end of the weekend. All right, let's get our nose light on.
Wrong button, sorry. Videre 851 after
And
departing Scandinavian line up to the right and behind Videre 851. Thank you.
Cool, we're good there. All right, sweet. Can't see anything, so I'm going to get the nose light on.
Viewing 6130, taxi stand Alpha 26 via Bravo, runway 30, Kilo 2, Kilo and Juliet.
Stand Alpha 26.
Picked up the 550 and the 700 variants of this aircraft. I love it. Do you think it's worth getting the 900? Yes, absolutely, Skyflyer. Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, well, on Mike, making a left here on Zulu.
611 identified, climb flight above 19.
I love how like low to the ground this jet is. It's quite different than a lot of like other stuff that I'm used to flying. Especially like in Microsoft Flight Sim, this view. It's crazy. And I know a lot of people don't like night ops, but I know a lot of people do enjoy night ops. So we're doing some night ops today, friends. It should be our next right as Alpha. We do see the signs here, Alpha. So we're going to make a right turn. He has cleared us to cross runway 12, so we are okay to cross at Alpha, and then we're going to hold short Alpha 1. So Imagine better pushback in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, somebody's going to make it for sure. Somebody will end up doing something. Why do you have ATC audio effect turned off? Jack, I have an audio mixer, and for whatever reason, when I turn the radio effect on, the audio becomes ear-piercingly loud, and I cannot control the volumes. I don't know what it is. I have a feeling, sorry, I have a feeling I know what it is, but yeah, it's,
We'll give way to the skin.
yeah, that's just the simple reason. That's why I don't. All right, so we're going to take Alpha, which is just slightly to the right here. We keep this way. We don't want to go left. We basically want to keep this way here.
With 851 identified, climb flight level 190, left 29 kmax.
All right, we'll keep going down to Alpha.
Climb 190.
Are you flying to
left
Bergen
29
after Oslo?
kmax.
Yes, we are. We're gonna change it to daytime as well. So the second leg will be done during the day. I just wanted to do some real world ops, real time, real weather.
Number 96 Alpha, 102 to right, clear for takeoff, winds 24, circle reach 11 knots.
2 to right, clear for takeoffs. Kennedy with 96 Alpha. All right, so he's cleared us for takeoffs. We're gonna get over to Alpha 1, and then we'll go ahead and depart ourselves. So that should be our next left. Not here, that's going to be Delta, but the next one. Not this left here, this is Delta, the next one. Anyone getting lag? Nope, I would check your internet connection maybe. It's definitely not on my end. How much snow have I got so far? What, this year? A couple feet? Probably like 3 feet, 3.5 feet, something like that. Are you talking about like today with the storm? Last night we didn't really get much, man. It was more like rain, snow, sleet. It was really weird yesterday. If you Chicago to... I don't know what that is, Adif. I'm sorry, man. Alright, let's get our landing lights on. Strobe lights, wing lights, all of our lights. We're lit up like a Christmas tree. We have any floating lights when approaching Microsoft Flight Simulator? They fixed that a while ago. Shouldn't be getting any floating lights.
Good evening.
Yeah. Alright, and we're going to make sure that we've got our departure chart up. Good. Alrighty, friends. Well, we're looking good. I'm just going to get the floodlights. They're a little bit bright. Turn them down just a tad there. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Okay, so let's get on the brakes. He's cleared us for our departure. We're just going to get fully configured here and set up. So, joystick cam is going on. I don't know if I completely... Yeah, I did mess it up a little bit. There we go. Joystick cam is on.
7812, requesting taxi.
7812, taxi on Prime
Good.
Echo 1,
Right.
2 to right, Romeo and Bravo.
Wait, why can't you guys see anything? See, this is why we check things. Hello?
Taxi to Alpha Echo 1,
Hello?
runway 22 right, via Romeo, Bravo, cross runway 1 to
There we go.
7812.
Had to wait for it to see. That's why we had to make sure. All right, cool.
Call now, Sweden 118.
Throttle's up to about 40%.
194 Sweden, with right hold.
Nose down pressure.
All stations, Copenhagen approaches now closing 12 Unicom 122 days from bye-bye.
All right, 122.8. Takeoff power is set. Good. Airspeed's alive. We're rolling. 80 knots. We're neutral. V1. And rotate. Positive rate. Gears going up. I like how the throttles sound like they're cutting back there. I didn't like that. Kind of weird. All right, we're airborne. We literally can't see anything because we're right into soup. So we're flying by our controls here. We're following flight paths and directors. All right, we're flipping this over to nav track. We are flipping this over to speed hold. Flaps 1. Flaps clean. 245 on the climb. Let's make our right turn out. Again, just following our flight directors here, friends. That's all we're doing. Follow your flight directors. All right, and with that, we're going to engage autopilot because we literally can't see a damn thing out there. Looks like we're just breaking through now. Weird. Okay. Nose lights off. Taxi lights off. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck with myself. All right.
Been a while. Nice to see you again, Cap. Hope all is well.
Taylor,
Folded
what's up, man?
hands.
Holy, it has been a while, dude. Good to see you. Hope all is well, man. Thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get our cruise altitude plugged in now. We're going up to 34,000 feet. No ATC online, so we're just going to keep on climbing. 4,000 is set. 34,000 is set, sorry. Speed looks good. Climb looks good. I thought it was 7,000 for our barometric pressure. Maybe 5,000. Anyways, we'll go standard barometric pressure there. And we're looking good, friends. We're climbing 250. We're on nav track. Everything looks good. 9,000 feet and climb. This thing climbs like an absolute rocket, but look at the weather. Like the weather is not nice out there right now. Not nice at all. Watching Jack Frags play, keep an extra pair close by when you're playing during night. Oh yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready, Bob. I literally hope I scream like a little girl tonight on stream. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen, though. Question with this plane, when you set the speed, does it matter what detent your throttle is in, or will the plane take priority? So when you set speed, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can be in toga, you can be in flex, you can be in climb. It really doesn't matter. So there we go. We're through 10,000 feet already. Again, this thing is an absolute machine. We're going to climb at 290 knots and or Mach 0.74. So 290 is in climb in green. That is set. And we're looking good. I'm going to turn down the sounds here a little bit. Again, this airplane gets extremely loud. My only gripe with the sound pack is it is like insanely loud. You'll go deaf if you keep the sounds up all the way. Legit. So legit. You will go deaf. But there we go. Nice departure out of Copenhagen. A cloudy departure out of Copenhagen. Looks like somebody's decided, okay, apparently we're supposed to be on with other ATC. 18.4. We'll call him up. 18.4. And who is 18.4? 18.4 is Sweden Control. Sweden Control, good evening, Scandinavian 96 Alpha 13,900 for flight level 340.
Scandinavian 96 Alpha, Sweden Control, good evening, identified, climb flight level 340.
Flight level 340, thanks, Scandinavian 96 Alpha. Alright, we are continuing the climb. I'm not quite sure why it's not... Oh, I had it in a different...
Say again, call sign?
FedEx 5.75.
Negative, you were sent off to Unicom.
It's not really listening to my... It's kind of doing its own thing.
India, November, Delta, Yankee. Now, wind 340 degrees, 3 knots, 6 kilometers.
It's like pitching by itself. It doesn't really...
-17, QNH 1012. Taxi to holding point, runway 32 via Alpha and Alpha 5. Report ready for departure.
Takes into holding point runway 22 via Alpha.
It's weird. Like if you look, like the speed, like it's kind of doing its own thing. It's not it's not really using my speed. Now it is, because now it's climbing to bring it down. It's weird. It wasn't doing that before. It was kind of just making its own speed. Use speed mode in climb, not IAS. What do you mean speed mode? What? What? Use speed mode in climb, not IAS. We are in speed mode. In climb 290. Does this aircraft have an auto throttle? It doesn't. No. RJs don't have auto throttles. Something you need to be careful of. The speed button, you tapped it twice? Okay. Is that what I should be doing? What do you think is more VATSIM ready, the CRJ or the fly-by-wire A32NX? They're both fine for VATSIM. Yeah, they're both fine. Should have no problem. It switches the FMA mode from climb to IAS. So if we hit it again, so pitch, climb is what we want, climb 290, or IAS. We want climb 290, right? Is that what you're saying? We think is, I already got that one. Hey Cap, hope all is well. Huskers, good to see you, man. Same to you, my friend. I hope you are having a great Thursday afternoon / evening. Thanks for being here and hanging out with me. Really do appreciate it, my man. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. All right, so now it's in climb mode. And then we want to switch it over when it comes to Mach 0.74. ECAP, could you do a reaction to a short video of the latest Phoenix 320 video exterior walk-around preview sounds? It's on YouTube on the Phoenix channel. I mean, I've seen the video. It's a cool video, but again, I'm not... yeah, I don't know. I'm only going to get so excited, you know? I'm only going to get so excited.
Sweden control, hello, squawk 4771.
Squawk 4771, Vistead 264.
Still waiting for a good head shake plugin for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Love the one in X-Plane. Yeah, I mean, you can use XP Realistic. It's not quite there yet, but yeah, it's a good option, that's for sure.
Bergen 8072. Unfortunately, this speed is not. You're not going to be able to overtake the slower traffic. So resume normal speed.
All right, time to stretch it out here, friends. Hello, just ended the 5-hour 32X keeps cruising, thrashing. Actually, the press is ready to fly. Any ideas? Thanks in advance. Caesar, make sure that you download. Which version did you download? Make sure you download the developmental version, not the or the experimental, whichever one. Don't download the stable. Wait, you can use. Well, they have their own, Luke. It's called FS Realistic. I'm using it right now. It looks the exact same. FS Realistic. It doesn't offer the same camera movements, but it's better than nothing, that's for sure. Stretching myself, brother. Some good old SSVG OG. I'm with Mac Flurry right now. A Black Market. Yeah, it's been out for a couple months, Luke. It's good. It does the trick, that's for sure. All right, we went past what I wanted to do, climb speed, so we'll bring that down. We'll climb to Mach 7.5. 0.75 is what we wanted. I actually have some that was supposed to be delivered today. Some organic gas mask.
Vista 264, sorry for delay. You are identified at 400. When ready, descend to 90. And say request the runway Ängelholm, wind 230 degrees 2.
180 descend to level 290 and request runway 14, Vista 264.
Roger, then ILS approach, I assume.
LJ, I'm not
Hey,
quite sure it's going to be modeled with this aircraft. I don't know, but
Delta Engine November Delta Yankee, ready for departure.
there's our altitude
Delta
cap,
India, November
34,000
Delta,
feet.
yes.
Looking
say
to
your
cruise it
intentions,
between
just
Mach
want to
0.77,
leave,
Mach 0.78.
any suitable VRP going to Ivalo, or you have a specific request?
Delta Engine November Delta Yankee, we planned to leave via...
Inertia, big time, buddy. Big time. Got to
Delta
read it,
Delta
make
Yankee
sure you've
sounds
got
good.
everything set
Then
correctly.
you clear to leave
That's
Mulan,
for sure.
right turn after departure. 1,600 feet or below. Squawk 5212.
Delta Delta Yankee, leaving the control zone via Mulan at 1,600 feet or below. Squawk 5212.
Delta Delta Yankee, correct. Right turn out, runway 32, cleared for takeoff.
Nicholas, thanks so much
Wind
for support,
0,
man.
Correction, wind is called.
Jumping up into
H101.
first class. Appreciate you, Nick. Huge no floaties, my friend. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel, dude. That is extremely kind of you, my man. Thank you, buddy. Welcome to the crew. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Custom emojis. Members only streams once a month. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. All right, let's select our cruise speed. Like I said,
the newest
we don't want to go above
now,
Mach 0.78. I think we're at a pretty good speed right here if we keep it here.
Visibility 6 kilometers. Mist. Overcast 400 feet.
Can't see anything down there, but I think there's a bunch of clouds.
Yeah, we saw the meter as well, so we're aiming for ILS approach 1.
Oh, how could I forget? Your friend is here. Oh, and as well, you guys donated a bunch of money the other day for Daisy.
Roger, welcome back. Report your Mach number.
For some special treats. So I went and got her a behemoth bag.
848, you able decimal 81 or greater.
Sweet potato duck.
We are able 0.78.
So she now has a big old bag of sweet potato duck, and she absolutely loves them. So let's give her a sweet potato duck treat. It's literally, they smell so good.
0.78.
It's literally sweet
yes,
potato
I ask you, are you able
with smoked duck around it.
Or greater?
This is like human grade consumption right here. Days?
Yes, we are able to concentrate.
What?
Then maintain Mach decimal 81 or greater.
High five.
81 or greater, no concentrate.
Okay, can you speak? What? Can you speak? Can you speak? Oh, you speak? Nice girl. High five. Good girl. Now lay down. Lay down. Whoa. And speak. Okay. Softly speak. Speak.
Speed and control.
Good girl.
Left on
Ready?
Aerosoft
Catch it.
211, directing
you
Baba
dropped it.
point 17.
Oh.
110, descending 180.
Girl.
Climbing, sorry.
Airflow 2211 Sweden control, god kväll, identified, climb flight level 350, direct Nepsi.
Nepsi point 350, Aerosoft 2211.
Was that a good treat, Days? Daisy gets the most 5-star food because of us. I mean, you guys donated, like, I forget what that bag was. I think the bag was $26 plus tax Canadian. It's like 28, 30 bucks, something like that. But it's worth it. It's almost a kilogram of sweet potato duck treats. That'll last her quite a while, a couple of weeks at least. She doesn't get very many treats a day. She gets one after her WALK in the morning. She gets one after her WALK at night, and then she gets one before bed. So really, she only get 3 of them a day. Now with you guys, I may have to cut them into like in half or cut them into 3s, so we can always have them for her. Because you give high five for treats. Yeah, you love your treats.
And for you, there's no reported traffic below controller space.
Excuse me. Forgot to start my clock. Apologize. You can see our top of descent is about 80 miles away. So not long flights. I know everybody's going to ask for wing views. We literally can't see anything. Cannot see anything. We can see a little bit out of this side, but
Break, Lufthansa 266. When ready, descend level 300.
When ready, descend flight level 300, Lufthansa 266.
what kind of dog is she? She's a lab. Roddie mix. Roddie lab.
Attention flight 11 at the Scandinavian Mountain Airport. Requesting clearance to Helsinki.
Overcast at 2,000 and snowing. There we go. Winds are 340 at 2 knots. So we're perfectly good for one right on our arrival. Should be fun. Wait, no. On your, you got the nice treat on your bed. On your bed for the people. You cannot go away. On your bed. Days, on your bed, please. Lay down there on your bed. Good girl. Lay down. Find a nice spot. There you go.
Vi stay at 264 after Tidbu, direct VAPUB, Victor Alpha Papa Uniform Bravo, expect the ILS Zulu approach on 14, descend flight level 100.
Roger, after Tidbu, direct VAPUB for ILS Zulu approach.
She's ridiculously smart.
Level 100. Is that 264?
Kind of a scary level of smart, this dog.
Charlie, leave him airspace, monitor Unicom, ciao.
And she is unbelievable with like the way that she learns stuff and the way that she'll...
8072 report mark number.
It's just crazy, man.
8072.81.
Airblade is 8072, maintain mark decimal 77 or less.
Okay, 77 or less, 8072.
Sweden control, go ahead with Scandinavian 7812, passing 267, climbing 340.
Scandinavian 7812, Sweden, well identified.
Can she land a plane though? No, unfortunately not.
Flight level 340, Scandinavian 7812.
Made her mad, now she's telling you she feels by making you look at the backside, right? Of course.
Flight level 250. Scandinavian 96 Alpha, when ready, descend flight level 250.
When ready, 250, thanks, Scandinavian 96 Alpha. Stream lag? Is anybody else having lag? I'm not having any lag, or I'm not having any reported lag on my end. If you're having lag, I would suggest your internet connection. Isn't it always you, Dankus, that always says stream lag too? I'm pretty sure it's your connection, man. I don't think it's anything to
temperature
do with
minus
us.
10, QNH 1000. Your startup is approved, clear to Helsinki. Bato, 1 kilo departure.
Alright, so he's cleared us down to flight level 250 when ready.
5312.
Going a little bit quick, I'm going to pull the power here a little bit.
Weather cockpit cleared to destination Helsinki, runway 15. Bato, 1 kilo departure, initially to flight level 90, squawking 5312 and start.
Nobody thinks it's their internet, everybody thinks it's the stream lag, it's Stream's problem.
Lufthansa 2490, when ready, descend flight level 290.
When ready, descending flight level 290, Lufthansa 2490.
Good evening, knowledge 2612, level 240 descending 220.
Knowledge 2612, Sweden, god kväll, identified. Descent 120, cleared. Sealand 5 Papa arrival, runway 19 right.
How did I get my dog? She's a rescue. One of my friend's girlfriend works with a organization that rescues animals abused or found
Azure Air 777,
animals.
leaving my airspace. Polaris offline, monitor Unicom. Ciao.
On Unicom 1.
LJ, it's actually got a VNav.
Thank you for your control.
The
Bye-bye,
900
thank
and the
you.
1000 on this version, we actually have a VNav. So we're actually going to follow
Twin control,
VNav down.
Quebec 02 November Echo, Oscar climbing flight all
It's gonna
390
give us
inbound Mavip.
It's going to give us a
02 November
snowflake,
Echo,
a little
Oscar
diamond
38,
snowflake.
1275.
Squawk 1275, 02 November Echo, Oscar.
Scandinavian 119 when ready to send flight level 300. Just static, check mute on microphone.
Most of your planes don't have VNav?
Lufthansa
Yeah.
266,
No, I agree.
Leaving my airspace,
They usually
Polaris
don't.
offline, monitor Unicom, ciao.
Unicom 122.8, Lufthansa 266, thanks for service and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sweden.
Go.
About 40 miles from descent.
Sweden, no
About to test these sounds. I hope I did it right. Hopefully, Inertia. Hopefully.
Northman
If you read the
4,
instructions,
Mike
it
Lima,
should
wind
work.
height, Coch, 5036.
5036, no, that's for Mike Lima.
CR2 November Echo Oscar, say cruising level.
Say again for November Echo, Oscar.
What is your cruising level? You have filed 270, but now you're climbing
After
the
you
top
cap,
level,
don't you think
that's
its
why I
night lighting is broken?
Yeah, I
I've
think it
noticed
was
it.
initial for your
how
airspace.
would
I
it
don't
be
know why it's
broken?
filed like that. It's supposed to be 390. That's the flight plan cruising level.
I think it's.
Roger,
I think they
will
fixed it,
amend
and it seems to
then,
be a little bit darker
climb
than
flight
normal.
level,
But I
for
don't
now,
think it's
actually
broken.
290 traffic above.
There you
Copy,
go,
we're
Inertia.
stopping at 290 for now. Sierra 2 November Echo, Oscar.
North Light 2612, proceed direct Erken, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Hello from
Yeah,
Sweden. Really
thank you,
excited about
Robbie.
this stream.
Kilo,
Thank you,
that's
Gustav. Appreciate you, man. We're gonna have a bunch of
Tango Echo Bravo.
Scandinavia action this weekend. We're going to do a little bit of a tour through Norway. Aerosoft was kind enough. What's the Aerosoft scenery? Aerosoft was kind enough to send me over. Send me over.
1266 has no
I think it was Trondheim. Does Aerosoft have a Trondheim? I think they were kind enough to send me over a Trondheim.
Norseman 4 Mike Lima, Sweden control identified. Climb flight level.
And there's some freeware
330
Tromso that we
Norseman 4 Mike
downloaded.
Lima.
So yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We also have Alisund. It's another scenery that we have.
CR2 November Echo Oscar, climb flight level 390, clear of conflict.
Climb
Yeah,
level
sorry to ask
390.
again, but do you think there will be
November
something like a
Echo,
Zebo 73 for the A330 and X-Plane? Probably, but I have no clue.
Leaving my airspace,
Oh,
Polaris
really?
offline, monitor Unicom,
No clue. Do you like the CRJ900? I do. Yeah. All right, 25,000. We'll get that
I
plugged
still hear
in.
nothing, just static, check muted microphone.
And we're going to engage VNav. It should say alt path. Good. And we can get ready for the set.
Jetpoint 11 request taxi.
Call back. Delta Yankee, leaving my airspace for clearance in control. Let's see, what's that TMA over there? Kimi, TMA. Contact Helsinki 132.325.
Is there much improvement to the new update? I just noticed there's an update. What, for this aircraft or for Microsoft Flight Sim? For Microsoft Flight Sim, it was just World Update 8, which is all...
Jet Flight 11 request taxi.
Yes, Jet Flight 11 taxi and
all about
15 Alpha
Australia.
and backtrack.
Taxi and
Do you have the new
runway
SAS livery? It really
15
looks
Alpha
fresh in my
and
opinion. I
backtrack
think we're in the
checkpoint
older one right now, or this might be the newer one. I can't tell. We can't even tell right now. I think you need an FMS crossing restriction for the VNav to follow. It should actually do it, LJ. I did this practice flight last night. It's got a bunch of altitude, so 250 at 19.
When ready, descend flight level
Then it's got 220 at 11, so it's got a bunch of information. So I think it's just going to follow these.
250 Scandinavian 781.
We're basically going to plug in 4,000 at Oslo. Look at that. Thinking of buying this, is it worth it? I mean, that's up to you, dude. If you like the RJ, I think it's a lot of fun to fly, to be honest with you. A lot of fun to fly.
KLM 1167 Sweden control, well identified.
Don't know if you missed my previous stream. If you missed it from a previous stream, can you talk about your news that you couldn't talk about last week? Partnership announcement? Not yet. Very soon. I spoke with them again this morning. Very soon. Very, very soon, my friend.
Control, well identified.
I'm sure there will be some announcements made.
Zealand 5 Papa arrival. Runway 19 right. Descent flight level 120.
Clear to Arlanda, Zealand 5 Papa arrival. Runway 19 right and flight level 120 Finland.
Transavia 121, proceed direct Nipix.
Sweden Grey, Wizard 103, inbound Mac level 360.
Wizard 103, Sweden Group well identified.
VST 264 approaching flight level 100.
VST 264, descend altitude 5,000 feet.
Some 5,000 feet, QNH 1005 confirmed, VST 264.
S264, yes, QNH 1005. I have met report when you ready actually.
Ready, copy, 264.
Ängelholm, runway 14 in use. Met report wind 220 degrees, 8 knots. Visibility 6 kilometers. Mist. Overcast clouds, 400 feet. Temp 6, dew point 5. QNH 1005, T-level 65.
T-level 65, QNH 1005, tack för det. Och istället 264.
Den 5 Lima Alpha, proceed direct Erken, Echo Romeo Kilo.
Proceed direct Echo Romeo
All right, so the aircraft is going to want to start descending here soon. Very soon. You can see it coming up here.
264,
3 miles.
2,000 feet via Vapup, cleared ILS.
So 25,000 when ready.
Report established.
Send 2,000 feet via Vapup, cleared ILS Zulu approach. 14 report established. Stay at 264.
Now initially it's going to look like the airplane just completely drops out of the sky, but it should be there goes path. Aircraft will start to descend. There comes Snowflake.
Contact approach 126.650.
Speed back a little bit.
Lufthansa 2490, descend flight level 110.
And there we go. About 2,200 feet per minute on the descent. And we're good. You can see here we've got some restrictions. So 250 above 12,000. We've got 220 at flight level 110. That's probably where we're going to be aiming. We've started our descent. If you would recommend getting close 319 after X-Plane 12 or before, I would wait, Sammys, just in case that there's things that they want to do and they want to charge an upgrade fee. I would hate for you to have to purchase an aircraft and then pay like an upgrade fee almost immediately.
Scandinavia 96 Alpha, Helsinki, correction. Polaris offline, frequency change approved. Good night.
Over to Unicom, thanks, wonderful ATC. We'll see you soon, Scandinavia 96 Alpha. Alright, we're over to Unicom. Nobody's online up here. We're good. If you press the perf button, performance, where in the VNAV setup, or advisory VNAV. Alright, so we can take this down. We're going to go all the way to 11000 now. Let the aircraft descend that way. 11000 is in. continuing the descent nicely. And we're going to get some frequencies plugged in now. So, if we open up our charts, we are planning for 1 right. So we'll get some information plugged in here. So it's going to be 111.95 with a 012 on the course. So 111. Nine or 5. Good. Okay. And push the speed here a little bit. And we'll set the course. We'll set the course here in a little bit. Course is 012. And our minimums will be 200 feet. Spin this up to 200. Right, there we go. Decision height 200 is in. Good, good. What do you think of the Phoenix 320? Exciting news, man. Should be fun. I think it's cool that we're going to get like a study level payware 320 and a study level payware 737, probably around the same time, if I'm being honest. You know, I feel like they're both going to drop like somewhere around there. First big speed restriction is going to be 250, so we'll get 250 on the speed. Where is that first restriction? Is it going to be... What do we got? Max 250 at Lunip. Where's Lunip? Lunip's coming up. Alright, so we should probably... Yeah, we'll start pulling back the power now. About 15 miles out from Lunip, so we'll try and start aiming for a little bit better speed. We're trending forward a little bit. What's going to be the price of the Phoenix? I don't know what the price is going to be. I know that they've said that they were like pleasantly, like they're pleased with their price point. Now I don't know if that means anything, but yeah. You don't need to spin down to 250. No, I know. I just do that for myself, LJ. Because I know you can just push it, right? When we get to 250, you can just push it and it'll set it. I just do it as like a visual representation for myself. Same as my V speeds. Like when I set my V speed, my V ref, I kind of, yeah, I leave it there like that. Can you fly to Bergen in sunset? Well, we're flying real time right now. The sun has set. We are flying real time. Next flight, we're going to fly during the day. So we should be able to have some much more visuals and stuff. On the perf page, press activate. On the perf page, press activate. Where do you put activate? Section perf. Got you, LJ. Currently flying the CRJ9 from LaGuardia to St. Louis. Should be some fun weather. Nice. Alright, speed's coming back. We're not doing too bad. We're a little bit quick. We're 260 knots. We're supposed to be 250 knots, so we're okay. I'm not too Not too concerned. Hello from Norway. Was at EAGM Oslo a few days ago. I flew on a Norwegian 737-800. Nice. I'm excited to be able to do these routes in the PMGG 73, man. I honestly think Norway is such like an underrated place to fly. Norway is so beautiful. The mountains, the fjords, the ocean, the landscape, the cities. It's such a cool ass place to fly, man. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for the 737 to release, so we can do some Norwegian hops. That'd be so cool, man. No, you're fine, LJ. All right, speed looks good at 250. We can start bringing back in just a little bit of power. Are you on live weather? I am. Yes. I am. Which means that it's snowing and overcast. Transition altitude is 7,000 feet. We're just going to update the METAR here. For Oslo. Oops. Okay, is this game free? No. Unfortunately not, man. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. All right, 250 knots at Bevku, which we're coming up on now, so that's good. Got Bevku. So the altimeter is 1002, and that needs to be done at 7,000 feet. There and around. Okay, looking good. I don't think the snow, our VREF doesn't really change as far as snow go. So we're fine. Your neighbor flies a CRJ900 IRL for SAS. Very cool, Elliot. That's awesome. I have coupled VNAV on, Jason. Should be on. All right, through 15,000, we're looking good, friends. Please do a flight to Sola Airport in Norway. It's my home airport. We'll have to see, Mads. We'll see if we can find some scenery, man. Have you heard of Captain Doug Morris at the Air Canada? I have not, no. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. All right, everybody wave bye to our sleepy co-pilot. Back up into the pit with me. They have a side tablet for the 757 yet? What do you mean, Gary? Shadi, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Let's start turning some of our sounds back up. Are you excited for the Phoenix? Yep. As excited as I will ever be. All right, speed 220 now. I wonder why they do this approach like this. It's got to be for either noise or altitude. Can anybody explain why is there something here? Is there a mountain range here or something? Or is there a town here? Like, why not for, fuel and time? Why wouldn't we just be a straight? Do you know what I mean? Like, why are we making this? What is this about? Is this just for like aircraft management, let's say? Need to be 11,000 feet, so we're pretty much hitting that now. Is that what it is? The approach is like that for terrain. Okay. That makes sense. Spacing, okay. It isn't terrain because that would be on the chart. Well, that's what I was thinking, LJ. Because if you look at any, like, if you look at any other chart, usually when there's terrain, it's going to show you, like, the terrain would be here, and it would say your tops, right? It would say, like, tops of 30, whatever, 100. So it's definitely got to be for spacing. It's got holding and spacing. Because this adds, like, a solid, like, I don't know, 30 miles, 30, 40 miles onto that. Yavoos! Thanks so much, Madcap. Hope you're doing well. I'm here with COVID. Uh-oh. Hopefully you got a mild variant and you're on your way to getting healthy, my friend. Thanks for support, too. Try another chart. Well, I don't think it's the chart. Like I said, I think any, yeah, I don't think it's, I don't think there's terrain. It's definitely for, like we said, for spacing. It might be for sound, but Oslo's like down here to the left, so it's kind of, yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was cool. I thought it was different. You don't see this a lot. So the aircraft flies it well, so we'll just let the aircraft do its thing. It needs to be at 11,000 feet. From GM 414, when we start making our turn, our left turn, we'll switch it over into vertical speed mode, and we will descend to 5,000 feet. I believe that we want to intercept, I think we want to intercept at, what are we intercepting at? I believe it's 3,500 feet. We need to be at 4,000 for Nosla, 5,220 at Insuv. Intercept is 3,500 feet. So we'll make sure that we're at 3,500 feet, so that would be good. Waterway protection from pollution. Are we just pulling things out of a hat now? Is that what we're doing? Or is that a genuine, actual thing? Mild version, fortunately, thanks. Good news. Good news, my friend. On the wing lights, we're going to at least see the wings. The approach is like into Bergen for terrain is what I would think of. Bergen is definitely for terrain. Yeah, Bergen, the approach into Bergen, I hope, fingers crossed, I hope we get the ILS runway 17 into Bergen. My goodness me, is that beautiful, dude. Wow. When flying the CRJ after takeoff and climb out, you bring the throttles back to climb power setting or leave them in the takeoff D10. Back to the climb setting. Back to the climb setting. When you're on the ground, you'll push this button here, the button right beside, like this little button here, and you'll see that your PFD changes to takeoff in green. You should get 2 takeoffs like this if you've done it correctly, and you'll get a pitch hold, and you'll get a speed hold. And essentially when you get out of that, you want to recircuit, so you'll like re-engage nav mode. I like to climb out in speed hold. Initially I climb out vertical speed until I reach my speed, and then I flip it to speed hold, climb mode. Accidentally gave it to your whole family? Damn, I hope everybody's okay, man. It's telling me that ice is detected, so we'll go ahead upstairs and we'll get some anti-ice on, and if we look up top here, we can see that we are building quite a bit of ice. There's still some icing issues with Microsoft Flight Simulator. All right, localizer will be tuned. Yep, that's fine. Okay, there's our left turn that we were wanting to do. So we can now take this down to 5,000 feet. The aircraft's kind of doing a little bit of weird stuff. So I'm going to disengage VNAV. I'm going to engage vertical speed, and I'm going to descend us at about 1,000, 1,200 feet per minute. Maybe a little bit more, 1,400. We'll get the banana coming up here, the magenta banana. There we go, that should be good. 5,000 feet, we'll aim for right about there. And we'll bring the speed back here. We'll descend at about 1,400 feet per minute, should be good. There we go, and descending nicely. Here's 10,000 feet, so we'll get our landing lights on. If we come outside, we'll see the aircraft. Push speed, heading, and nav or control, climb up fairly well using speed mode. Okay. I guess just increase it gradually, is what you're saying? We're going to want to be on heading mode eventually, because we are going to have to flip our nav source. This is an older style airplane, so your nav source, you can see that we're on FMS 1 right now. We are going to need to switch that. Course was 1012, I believe. Yeah. Okay. We have our minimums in. We're looking good. Have you ever been on a CRJ in real life? I have. I actually recently flew on a CRJ900, a brand new one. That was the flight that when I flew down to San Diego for Flight Sim Expo, I came on and the head flight attendant was like, "Oh, hi, Captain Canada." He knew who I was, and he knew from I guess the flight attendant gets like a list of, you know, who's going to be on the aircraft and stuff, and I guess from my name, he recognized that it was me. So it was pretty funny. It was a pretty cool experience. So yes, I got to fly, and he said it was a brand new one. He said it had just got out of the hangar for paint. He said it was a brand new CRJ. Just got out of the hangar for paint. So I was like, well, damn, that's cool. He said it was like the 3rd or 4th flight with the airplane. Brand new, man. Brand new. And I should have known, because when I walked in, it was like, oh, damn, this is a newer airplane. This looks nice. 7,000 feet we need to set it. I'm not sure why it's bleeping at us at 7,500 feet. Let's update the weather here for a sec. Hey Cap, actually the nav source changes by itself if you arm the approach mode and the intercept the localizer. Really? Really? But how do you put the proper course in though? Because right now the course is not right and I can't change it, like on the course heading, you know what I mean? So how do you put a proper course in, or will it pick that all up by itself? Is that not something that I have to do? Could you smell the new aircraft leather smell? Yes, I believe so. The altimeter is 1002. 1002. We'll get that set in here. Good. You can set it as soon as it changes to the green needles. It needs to be adjusted. Okay. It's in the blue preview. Check your NavRad. Blue preview. Oh, NavRad down here. Where the hell are you? Radio. Nav 1. I don't see a course. I don't see course in here. You can put it to auto, you mean? Or manual, or auto? No, probably manual. Anyways, it's okay. I don't mind it. We can set it. It's fine. Not a big deal. All right, 4,000 feet. We need to go down to 3,500 feet now. I don't want to lose control of the airplane here just because we're trying to put on something. It's completely fine. 3,500 feet. We'll go vertical speed now, and we'll descend again. About 1,000 feet per minute. So what I usually do, so if you're saying if I arm approach mode, it'll still fly the nav track? Because no, don't you still have to flip the approach over to loc? And then you would go to heading mode. I'm just going to fly this the way that I usually fly it. Sorry, guys. I know you guys are trying to help, but I just don't want to confuse myself to the point where we completely botch this landing. So we're just going to do it the way that I usually do it. And you can see that the course is already pre-selected, so I guess it already does pick it up, which is a little bit odd, maybe not. I feel like it was way too early to grab the loc. Could be wrong. We're slightly above glide slope, so we're looking good. Our speed needs to come back down to 200 knots as well. You can hear the rain on the aircraft. It's pretty crazy. The sound pack is quite awesome, to be honest with you. Okay, and now I'm going to arm my approach mode. It's starting to grab localizer. You are correct. And we're close on glide slope intercept. You can go flaps 1. I'm going to turn up the sounds here for you guys as well. Enjoy. Okay, speed's coming back. We should intercept glide slope here in a sec. We are looking for a VREF, so it's going to be 137 knots. I'm going to set that speed now. 9 miles out. We should intercept glide slope here any second. We're going to hold about 190 knots now. Watch our speed. We're all instruments. We can't really see anything. I guess we can kind of see a little bit out there right now. We're a lot of instruments right now. All right, glide slope greens. We are descending on the glide slope now. Beautiful. 7.5 out. Let's drop our gear and start getting things configured. 170 knots to 5 mile final is what we're expecting. I found that it grabs the localizer pretty far out. Incorrectly at times. I typically don't arm approach mode until I'm on 1 final. Gotcha. Okay. It's going to get a little bit loud in here, guys. Apologize. It's all part of the sound back. Maybe I'll keep it turned down for now, and then I'll turn it up on short final. Just start to see some runway lights out here in front of us. Make sure all of our lights are on. We're good. Flaps. 5 miles. Let's get configured now. Full approach. Flaps are 20 degrees. Wait for 160 knots. Bringing it back. Flaps 25. Start my replay. Recording. Good. Alright, we'll wait for 160. Speed really doesn't want to come down. Flaps full. The wind's like doing some weird spinning things right now. The wind's being really weird on the aircraft, and it's making it really hard to slow it down. All right, sounds are going up. Enjoy the arrival, friends. See you down on the ground. All right, landing checklist. Gears down, 3 green, flaps full, spoilers armed, auto brake set. This is some crazy ass weather, man. Enjoy the arrival, friends. 500 feet. I don't know why it says we're low. We're on the ILS, so I wouldn't pay too much attention to it. Try and fly pappies. I probably shouldn't, but continue.
1 minute box. 50, 40, 30, 20. 10.
Nose down. Reversers. That was fucking sketchy. Knots. Reverser stowed, manual braking. Jesus. Vacate to the left. Onto the brakes. My goodness. That was that was fucking sketchy, dude. Alright, well, bring you back up to the flight deck. That one was interesting. Not a bad landing, it's just we were kind of all over the place, to be honest with you. Let's clean up our flaps. Clean up spoilers. Landing lights can go off. Strobe light can go off. Wing light can go off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down. These sounds are so loud. Welcome to Oslo. These were this is some crazy ass weather, man. It's gonna be fun to depart out of here. We are doing another leg, guys. We are going into Bergen after this one. Hopefully the weather's a little bit better in Bergen. We are going to a remote stand right here. So we're going to make our next right onto Zulu. is what we were looking for. This is landing rate monitor. You can put exclamation point LRM in chat. That's what we were using. All right, here is Zulu. Those guys as well. All right, sweet. Do I use any sensitivities on the yoke? Nope. Pretty much all default, man. Saying ice detected. APU is on. Sorry, APU bleeds on. Sorry, APU door is open. Jesus. Now APU is spooling. Getting the ice master caution, that's fine. And there's our stand right there, the remote stand here. That's the one that we're looking for. So we'll make a left here and then a left around and in. This is where the real world flight parked. These are the remote gates or stands here, I believe, in Oslo. It's a dead airport. I mean, it's, yeah, it's a little bit late at night. Listen to the sound of like the ice on the aircraft though, it's pretty crazy. What difficulty do I have it set to? This is the realism difficulty. Regular, the most realistic one. Okay, we want this stand right here. I don't even know how we get into it, but this is the stand we want. Okay, I guess it's right here. We turn in. Gens are on. And this is a pull-out, so you don't have to, there's no pushback from the stand, so we just get it stopped right here. And that is good right about there. Beautiful. All right, cool. APU gens, all of that is good. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oslo. What a beautiful flight that was. Awesome. Red beacon light. And we're good. Welcome down to the ground, friends. What a beautiful flight that was. Not too shabby. The aircraft is already starting to get covered with ice and snow, you can see. Awesome. Not a bad flight at all. Let's go ahead and get this all turned back on, so that we can do our replay. Oops, don't want you. Replay. We're going to stop the recording. We're going to now play the recording. We want to advance it a little bit back. About like there. This. Get some wing views. Man, those are loud. Nice and smooth, my friends. Nice and smooth. Try try and go outside view. I don't know how much we're going to be able to see, but why are those lights so bright like that? When did that happen? Those are like blinding. Let's go up at this angle. Nope, never mind. Just trying to see the touchdown, but I don't think we're going to be able to. It's the balloon? Yeah, I don't know. I don't ever remember them being that crazy though, like that. Got the power, hold it, nice and smooth. That was a smooth one, my amigos. That was a smooth one, my amigos. All right, let's do a back behind this view here. Blue and lens flare. I didn't touch anything. I don't know why it's weird like that. Quick question, Cap. How do you get the landing view per minute to show up? It's called landing rate monitor. You can put exclamation point LRM in chat. Lay down the butter. Thanks, man. Probably, well, I didn't want to land. That was a pretty good landing. You want me maybe a little bit firmer because of the weather and the snow, but it was nice and smooth, that's for sure. You can tell by like the touchdown sounds how smooth it was. All right, I'm gonna rewind it. I'm gonna let you guys watch the arrival all the way back. We'll watch it from there. All right, and I will see you guys all in about 5 minutes. I'm going to get set up for our second leg into Bergen. See you guys in about 5 minutes. Enjoy the replay.
FS Realistic connecting.
Alrighty, my friends. Hopefully that break didn't take too long. We are back in the simulator, ready to rock and roll. It is daytime. The weather is still the exact same, but it's daytime. Looking forward to this one. We're going to be flying into Bergen. You can see that the aircraft is already starting to ice up, so we'll have to get some deal with that before we get airborne. We are on VATSIM. If you do want to join, please feel free. Flight into Bergen should be good. I think we're scheduled for about 42 minutes on the flight time today. We are expecting the ILS runway 17, so it's going to be a beautiful
Captain.
approach.
My captain.
Natural Born Keeler, thanks so much, man. Drop in the support again. Coming with another €5. Huge no floaties to you, sir. I will update your total here. Thank you very much, Natural Born Keeler. I appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Coming in with another €5. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, friends, let's do it. Let's jump inside the cockpit. We'll get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll into Bergen. Very excited for this one. Let's go. We're already icing up. Don't worry. I will. I'll deal with that as we go. All right, cool. So first things first. Let's come to our electronic flight bag. Let's turn him on. One step de-ice. Yeah, exactly. Let's go to the aircraft page. We're going to open up our door. We're going to get the ground power. And we're going to open the cargo door as well. Cool. So let's go to the overhead. Battery master switch is on. We're going to grab our external power, bring the aircraft to life. Beautiful. Air conditioning is going to stay off for now. Recirc fans can come on. We're going to go with some overhead brightness. Continue the flows over here. This looks good. Engine gens are going to go off. Nav lights on. Logo lights on. That's good. Hydraulics are going to stay in the off position for now as well. Window heat can come on so we don't ice up. Actually, we'll put it on the high so we don't ice up. Let's get our no smoking to the on position. Sorry, no smoking to auto. Seatbelts on, and we'll arm our emergency lights. Cool. That all looks good for me. Wonderful. Let's come down here to the FMC. Actually, sorry. Let's come down here to our center pedestal. We'll get some lights inside here, and then we'll arm our ADIRs. ADIRs are right down here. Those two buttons right there. Those are your ADIRs. And then we'll come down here and we'll go to our Posinit, that is the FMS position. We do want to grab that. We'll throw that in there. Good. We are sitting down on the ground. ENGM. Good. We'll throw that in there. Good. We'll go to flight plans. ENGM over to ENBR for Bergen. Good. 175 nautical miles. Perfect for an RJ flight. Flight number today, we are Scandinavian 251. Good. And we'll throw that in there. And we'll execute that. Beautiful. Cool. Now that everything else is done, let's go over here to the performance tab. We're going to flip this to the 0 fuel weights. I'm going to turn the brightness all the way down, please, sir. Thank you. We don't need to go blind. All right, cool. 0 fuel weight today, 30.9s. We're much heavier than we were flying into Oslo today. So 30,942. We'll enter that. We're going to be definitely up there on the max tow. And then on the fuel today, we've got 3779. 3779. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Brings our MTOW back down. We'll go ahead and set payload in simulator. We'll hit that twice. Good. We'll go and copy perfinite data to FMS. We'll hit that a couple times as well. Beautiful. That looks good. We are snowing. So we're going to flip the runway conditions over to there. Cool. Let's go ahead and get some brightness on in here, and let's start working on the flight plan, shall we? So down here, let's go to our departure page. Pardon me. We are planning a departure out of one left today. Albeit we could probably depart out of one right, one left makes the most sense because it's out in a left turn. We're going to be on the Atlas 5 Alpha departure. Out of one left. Good. We'll go ahead and execute that. As you can see, it's out left turn and then through. So we're good. Let's go to our flight plan page. We'll go to the next page from ATLAP. We're going to be November 623. All right. We're taking that to Pesser. Pesser. Good. And that's good. We'll execute that from Pesser. We're going to jump on the arrival. So we'll come back here. We'll plan to go on the PESU 3 November arrival. So the PESU 3 November, where are you? There it is. PESU 3 November. We'll execute that. We're going to plan for the ILS 17 Whiskey. Good. And then we need to check our charts. So we're going to be on the, from Gilva is what we want. Actually, we could probably go from radar vectors. Hold on, let's take a quick look at that again. No, we probably want it from Gilva down and in. Okay. And intercepts at 3,000. Okay, so we'll go Gilva. We'll select that. We'll execute that. Beautiful. Let's go to our legs page. We'll scroll through. Make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities. There's one. We'll fix that. Continue scrolling. Everything looks good there. I'm happy with all of that, friends. Beautiful. Cool. That all looks good. I'm happy with all of that. Let's go to the performance page. Flex temp today will be 30 degrees on departure, so we'll set that good. We're going to go to the Perfinite page, and everything should be in here. 30.9 on the zero fuel weight. That all looks good. We've got 90 passengers, almost a full load today. Cruise altitude, we're going up to flight level 280, 28,000 feet for this leg. Good. We'll insert that. We'll execute that. Beautiful. Let's go to our VNAV setup now. Transition altitude out of here is 7,000 feet. Pretty sure that's the ice warning. 7,000 feet is in. We'll grab that. That's good. We'll go to our cruise. 280, Mach 0.74, 300 knots. Good. And then the descent, 7,000 feet as well for the transition flight level into Bergen. Beautiful. All of that is set. I'm happy with that. We can go over to the legs page. We are ready to rock and roll, my friends. So let's go to the overhead. We will go to the fuel pumps on. We will go APU power level, which will confirm down here. The APU door is then going to open. There it is. We can go ahead and spool the APU. Good. Let's go outside and listen to this bad boy spooling. You can actually see the airport now. Much nicer. Which runway is active at ENGM? The ones. The ones. All right, remember, we're not pushing ourselves back. We're actually just going to get out of this. We're just going to take a left turn. We're going to plow through these vehicles, but don't worry. Okay. That is a good start on the APU. It is in green and available. APU Gen is in the auto position. That is great. Red beacon light can come on, and we will then start removing some stuff. So air conditioning can come on. Again, it's all an auto system. Cargo air can go on as well. Ice detected. That's fine. We'll worry about that in a second after engines start. Let's come down here. Let's go to the aircraft. Let's close the door. Close you. We'll wait for that to be done. We will then disconnect the ground power cart, which has been removed. And we will remove the chocks. If we go outside, we should see a nice aircraft ready to go here. Beautiful. Let's go and fire up our engines. So I'll turn the sounds up here a little bit so you guys can enjoy the engine sounds. And we're going to ignition, and we'll spool engine number 2. You hear the pack system turn off, and you'll see N2 percentage on the rise. Well, this is a 900, John, so usually it's the... So a CRJ900 usually holds 770 passengers, 990, 1,000, usually 100. That's in a one-class layout. We'll introduce fuel, 23%. Can't you see anyone? I see a couple people over here. Thought it was nighttime. We did the first flight real time. We're doing the second flight here in daytime so we can enjoy this beautiful weather. And once we get above the weather, the beautiful scenery. So we'll just wait for engine number 2 to stabilize, which it looks like it's doing. Are these default sounds? No. They're much better. These are FT Sim sounds. There's Patreon sounds. Alright, good start on engine number 2. Engine number 1 start. You'll hear the pack system turn off. N2 percentage on the rise. What we had, did I say rotate or rotate? Again, looking for about 23% N2, and we'll introduce scenery. Sorry, we'll introduce fuel. I was reading the scenery. Introduce scenery. Fuel's on, looking good. N2 percentage continuing to rise. N1 is slowly rising. We'll look for an ITT build as well. Hate how Microsoft Flight Simulator, the tugs for the airliners are one size. Yes, I agree. You don't notice on the continuous ignition on the 700-900, the gen can stay in the auto for the engines and the APU. Got you. Okay. So it does stay in auto. I just like doing them manually over. I like to hear the bus transfer over and stuff. Alright, looks like we got 2 good engines. Bring our sounds back down to a little bit more manageable levels so we can hear ourselves think. Good. And I'm going to remove any ice on here, build up. Good. Alright. Couple things that need to happen. We're going to turn you on and reporting. Good. We need a trim value. Come over here. We'll set our V speed, set all. And 7.2 on the trim value. Good. We're just going to put our cruise altitude 28,000 feet. There's no restrictions. 28,000 feet is good. Can you get cowl anti-ice and wing anti-ice on the ground? Yes, you can. It requires a lot more engine power, though, doesn't it? Holy. Is it really like that when you turn on the cowl? Do they really require that much more engine power for the cowls to be on? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Click the radio button on the FMS and make sure it's set to auto. Click the radio button and auto. Auto. That's what we want. Nav modes. Does that mean that it'll connect it automatically? Is that what we went over? That's what we figured out, right? Are you guys really... guys fighting over which runway to take? That's kind of silly, guys. Alright, let's get our stab trims, mock trims, yaw dampers on. That all looks good. Park brake can come off. And anti-skid is on, as well as our nose wheel steering. And don't mind ourselves plowing through these vehicles here. We're just spinning ourselves out. There's no, you don't require a pushback out of here. So, no wing AI on the ground. Okay. Just engine. Don't pay attention, like I said. Nothing to see here. Alright, so we want to take this out here. We're going to take a left, and another left. We'll get our actual charts open here. We can see exactly where we are. So, we're leaving Romeo. We're going to make a left here on Papa, which is right here. So we'll take Papa over to Mike, and we'll go all the way down. We could probably depart at Alpha 3. We'll probably go full length, just because of the weather. All right, cool. Taxi light can come on. Ignition system can come off. APU can come off. APU door can get closed. LJ, when would the wing heat go on for the anti-ice? I'm not sure, John. I mean, it definitely, the ground contact, yes, you can definitely slide around. Right before the application of thrust for takeoff. Got you. Okay. Because, yeah, we're icing up quite heavily. Juliet Foxtrot Aviation, thanks for the kind words. Hope you have a great night as well. Thanks for tuning by, stopping by and tuning in. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. Hope all is well. This breakout's going to be pretty epic. I just wanted to check. There's a bunch of people fighting on frequency, so I wanted to check. Recap, I'm on X-Plane and flying to Vancouver, San Francisco with a 7.5 cargo jet. Nice. Love doing those hops, man. Love doing those hops. Behind me in a CRJ900, I don't see anybody. Surprised it didn't go full when you turned on the, yeah. You love the CRJ? They are fun to fly, man, that's for sure. Flying KMCO to KLAX non-stop IRL tomorrow on Delta 739. Hopefully not too bumpy to cross the U.S. with that winter storm coming across. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. See somebody landing. So whoever I can't see or you can't see me. I'm guessing it's probably because your model matching is off. Because I just saw this guy land. He's in the old school Scandinavian livery too. That's dope. And then there's two guys holding short here as well. So whoever's behind me, we can't see you, you can't see me. I see your plane in VATSIM, you're literally right behind me. But something tells me like your model matching is off. Because I can't see you. Flying from each fed PBI tomorrow with a Velo IRL. Nice, man. Enjoy. Sounds like fun. Is this the second leg? It is, yes. It is.
Traffic Norseman 318 landing up 01 left.
Microsoft Flight Simulator bug? What do you mean? I see literally every other plane except his. Like, I don't even have a livery for this plane, but it's still showing up as just a regular Airbus. I don't think it's a bug.
on traffic, Scandinavian 70 Charlie lining up 19 left via Bravo.
When's the next long haul? Not sure, man. Not sure.
On traffic Norseman 318, departing out of runway 01 left.
Gulman traffic, Scandinavian 812 taxing Victor Yankee.
There's no RJ behind me. You can go whoever you are. Scandinavian 2901. Or would you like me to go first?
Scandinavian 2901, lining up 01 left.
Oh, you're good. Perfect. Good stuff, my friend. Good stuff. Currently flying between Montreal and Syracuse. Just Scandinavian 1871. Cool. Ooh. Norwegian 7-3. Nice. Who's that? Sexy. With the double rainbow in the background. Microsoft loves its rainbows.
Norseman 318, good traffic leaving 3000 feet. Runway vacant. Climbing 20
Do you
left.
see an airplane behind me? Norwegian, North Shuttle? Do you see somebody right here behind me? I love the AIG models, man. They're so good, dude. See when he turns his landing lights on and stuff. How's our 7.3 in Microsoft Flight Simulator? This is AIG model matching. I'm the Norwegian. I see two holding short in front of me. Damn. Weird. Okay, well, I'm the first one. That means that you do see him behind. Very odd. Very, very odd. AIG is the best it is. It's a pain in the ass to set up, but it's a lot of fun. I do agree. Now we're going to set our takeoff button. Good. Do we have anybody on? Fine.
Traffic, Scandinavian 2901, taking off 01 left.
Sweet. Also, traffic Scandinavian 251 lining up behind the departing Airbus 01 left. Oslo. All right, let's go. Landing lights on. Strobe lights, wing lights, taking the runway. Clear left. You're correct. I am now. Thanks for the reminder. Igor, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Right? It's the perfect Norwegian weather. Norway is greeting us like we would expect it to. good. We're going to give those guys a couple minutes here off departure. Wait, is TCAS actually working? Holy shit. TCAS is actually working. I didn't know that they implemented that. Okay, well TCAS is working. I can see him. Damn, that's pretty cool. Is weather radar working yet? Let's find out. WX, we should definitely see something on here if it is, but... I don't see anything yet, but that's cool that TCAS is working. Damn. I had no clue. Alright, we're just going to confirm our departure here. Straight out, and we're making that left turn immediately. Left and left. To ATLAP. Okay. Hit the radar terrain to my left. Where? Oh, here? That's terrain. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's modeled yet, to be honest with you. Yeah, I got it. So it says WeatherX, WX. We'll see. Alright, cool. Oslo traffic, Scandinavia 251 departing 01 left. Oslo. Alright, friends. Joystick cam's going on. Just give it a sec. It's going to recycle. You guys will get the screen. There we go. Popping up. All right, friends. Let's do this. Throttle's up to 40%. We are going to... I'm going to clear this. We're now going to get our wing ice on. And chronos on. Chronos on. Didn't like that for some reason. You're popped up. Let's go, friends. Takeoff power set. Nose pressure down. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's rolling. 80 knots for neutral. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gears going up. Some back pressure. Throttles to climb. I'm going to go speed hold. Start bringing my speed up slowly. And we can go nav track. We can go flaps up position 1. Start making our left turn out. Again, just flying all by the instruments here, friends. Not doing much more than that. Making a left turn now as well. Not sure why it's not. Just going to force that left turn now. 200 knots, we can go flaps clean. And we can bring our speed up. We're going with 240 on the climb. now that we're breaking out, I'm going to go ahead and engage the autopilot.
Cardamom traffic, Ocean 236, departing 01 left. Cardamom.
And we should be in FMS1, climb 239 is good. I'll bump it up to 250 knots. Good. Right, it was a little bit sluggish on that turn, which is why I said I'm gonna try and make that turn, but it seems to be coming back on track now. It was definitely extremely sluggish. What a beautiful breakout, though. That is, I mean, almost 6,000 feet. Some pretty gnarly weather out there. I also think there's something wrong with setting the flex. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but it's setting the power and then it's like slowly dialing it back off takeoff. It's a little bit weird. All right, and we should be up and out of the icing range. So we can get all that off. We are in climb mode. Standard baro is set. And wing lights off. Runway turnoffs and nose lights off. We'll leave regular landing lights till 10,000. And there we are. Above 230 knots, you no longer lead. Okay, got you. There you go. Got you. Plane looked heavy on takeoff. It was. We're pushing max MTOW. We're at like 30,900 kg on the zero fuel weight. We're a heavy airplane, that's for sure. You can even just tell by the climb rate how much slower it is than when we departed out of Copenhagen. All right, there is 10,000 feet. Landing lights can come off, logo light can come off, and we will get our speed set for 290 knots on the climb. There we go. That is set. Nose should level off. All right, cool. And I'm going to pause you. And I'm going to start bringing our sounds back down just a little bit, because we do get a little bit loud in this thing, again, as we continue to climb. And there we have it, friends. Beautiful departure out of Oslo. Nice heavy departure. Again, just flying our instruments. A lot of IMC conditions today. IMC out of Copenhagen, IMC out of Oslo. We like that. Cool. We're climbing. We're doing well. Menu, ETA, no. Cool. How do you set the auto speed in the CRJ? What do you mean the auto speed? See, how come it's doing that again, where it's the speed's going above and it's not actually maintaining? Am I the only one that's noticing this? Like, it's not... The aircraft isn't climbing the way that it should. Like, it's... Do you know what I mean? Like, look at the speed. Look at how much higher the speed is. The speed should be holding that. Like, it's not... The pitch is not increasing, which is really weird. I must be doing something wrong, because we should be climbing at like a much, much, much higher rate. It's got to be a bug, right? Yeah. Because it should, theoretically, it should hold that, right? Did I not bring you guys back up into the flight deck? What? Hello? Theoretically, it should hold that, correct? It's a bug. A few people have noticed it. Okay. Because, yeah, it's not... Like, it's not pitching for that at all. It's kind of just doing its own thing. Because it blew right through that. It was like, yeah, no thanks. It's on the Aerosoft boards. Cool. Thanks, guys. Good news. Good news, my amigos. Did you press speed mode on the MCP? Yep, it was. And it was in climb. Done, like, we'll hit it again. So now it's climb. We'll go climb 290, and we'll see what it does. Looks like it's coming back. It's fluctuating a little bit, so we'll see. Look at those clouds we were leaving behind. Oh, baby. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's somebody else that wants to... Oh, somebody's having a dream over there. She was. This looks more broken than the A32NX? Nah. I'm surprised it's having issues. It must be since one of the new sim updates. I don't recall I noticed the issue the other day when flying. You have the same problem on the Neo. Interesting. Aerosoft will blame Microsoft Flight Simulator, not themselves. Maybe. Who knows? We are flying with real weather, yes. Look at those clouds off that left wing, man. Crazy. Chasing all the bunnies. Alright, not a, we're only climbing up to, I think it was 280, yes, we've got 280 in. What aircrafts do I have installed for FT Sim sounds? Quite a few. Anything that I can, really, that uses FT sound. His sounds are better than even some, like, paywares, you know. Nice takeoff as well. CRJ is one of my favorite planes. It is. Wise. Thanks, man. Glad you're enjoying it. Definitely is. Guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're trying to go for 350 likes. Do you think we can hit that today? 350 likes. That would be absolutely awesome. That's weird, Caesar. It shouldn't be doing that. Maybe I would suggest deleting it from your community folder and reinstalling it, Caesar. That would be maybe your best bet. Sorry, guys. I know I keep coming back up here to the cockpit, changing the views. It's just, we have to be careful. There's no auto throttle. So I'm just making sure that once we get to cruise, we pull the power back. I think we're probably going to cruise for all of about 50 or 60 miles. Yeah, absolutely, Captain Britannia. Yep. Use them for the 7.5, the 7.6. Yeah, in X-Plane. I even heard his 340 sounds. His Airbus 340 sounds are really good. They're better than like the default that come with it. The Toliss sounds. All right, start bringing the power back here a little bit as we reach climb. Want to maintain about Mach 0.75, 300 knots-ish, somewhere around there. Yeah, Darren, I'm probably going to do it once we get the PMDG 7.3. Probably look to do some really fun routes, man. And if we don't have that in the next couple weeks, we'll probably just do it in the A320 Neo, A32NX mod, or maybe the Phoenix. I think it's going to be a race at this point because I don't think everybody's going to have money for both. So, Cody Knox, my man, welcome back into first class. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you for your continued support, Cody. I hope all is well. Thanks for stopping by today, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good to see you back, sir. going to Bergen soon. Very cool, Bandy. Got 5 inches of snow right now, but all is well. Nice. I've got about 3 feet of snow. It's actually been, I don't think we've got, to be fair, pending any more crazy snowstorms, it hasn't been like a crazy year for snow here. We haven't really got that much. It's been really cold. It's been a really, really cold winter, but not too much snow. About 3 feet, I think, so far. 3.5 feet. I don't know what normal is, but usually I feel like it's a lot more than what we have now. Lee, hope you're feeling better, man. All the best to you, sir. I'll find the CRJ tomorrow. Is there anything you need? No. I think we've got everything. Enjoy your flight, LJ. It'd be awesome, man. Had enough of winter already? Yes. Decap, how's the stream been? Good, Matthew. Can't complain, man. Been flying a bunch of different aircraft lately. MD-11, 7.6, 7.5, A320s, CRJs, 7.3s. Patiently awaiting the release of the Phoenix A320 and the PMDG 737, that's for sure. Phoenix and PMDG will both be under $100. Book it. I hope so, man. Hope so. It snowed here in Dallas, usually a once-a-year thing. Damn. Crazy. Google says your annual snowfall is 5.5 feet. There you go. I wonder how much we've had this year. About 3 feet. Was I correct with that? 40 miles till top of drop, friends. Speed and separation is looking good between all the aircraft. Just keep in mind, don't go too fast. If you're the aircraft behind me, I would aim for about Mach 0.75. If you're the aircraft in front of me, I would aim for Mach 0.77. That way we can have a nice little separation going. About 35 miles till our descent. What plane do you enjoy most? To be honest with you, man, I enjoy all of them. I'm an av geek. Yeah. Probably one, yeah. As a Neo variant, you know. Decap, how long does a beta for an airliner usually take? We'll be getting both airliners. I will be getting both, yep. How long does a beta take? It really depends on the size of the team, man, and what needs to be fixed. So for an example, the Rotate MD-11 has been in beta for about 2 months now, 2 months plus. PMDG, I think, has been in beta for a couple weeks now. Phoenix Sim just started their beta. So I think it really depends. It really depends how much needs to be checked, depends how much needs to be done, depends on the size of the dev team. There's a lot of things that you would factor in. On your FMS, push FMD menu. FMD menu. We have some of the data off. Just have the intercepts, the airports, the NDBs, and the ETA off. Sounds good, Card. Thanks, man. Change the bottom to VNAV. That just gives us this little information here, right? Oh, damn, it actually says like top of descent, 20 miles. Do you guys always keep that data up there? Pretty cool. You been asked this probably before, but have you flown IRL? I have. I've flown a Cessna 172 and a DA40? DA20? Is the DA20 the single engine? Whatever one that is. My buddy was an instructor, and yeah, I used to go up with him all the time. Got you, LJ. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's weird though, it's not updating. Like it still says top of descent / 20 miles descent. It's weird. Okay, it was the 20 then, the DA20. It's the little two-seater. Little two-seaters at the local airport. The speed one way down there. Recap this week, Xbox should get some liveries. I'm very excited. Nice, gents. Very cool. Should update every 0.1 mile. Yeah, it's definitely not updating. This is updating. Left side is, right side not so much. So let's reset our altitude though. 10,000 feet. We'll engage VNAV, and we've got the restriction at 10,000. Auto Aviation Services? No, it was the other one. What's the other one? I forget. Have you got advisory VNAV switched on? Yes. In here? Coupled VNAV or advisory VNAV? Wait, I don't know. Coupled VNAV available? Or what am I looking for? Ever thought about doing Logan air hops on a 340? I have not. No. Something we could look at, but yeah. All right, we're maintaining 290 through the descent. Change to FMS 4.2, that may help. Where, in this setting? That looks like it's, yeah, that looks like it's updating now. What does that change? Yeah, it looks like that updated it, to be honest with you. Okay, so we're going to save those options. Okay, cool. Look at you guys, professionals. Thanks, guys. All right, 290 through the descent. That might be why your nav to nav transfer didn't work on the approach last leg. Okay. Got you. That's my doorbell. Package has been delivered. What are you gonna act now that like you want to go? There's nobody there. It's okay. Daisy's had enough of us, guys. All right, let's update the weather. Look at that cloud layer down there. That is just gorgeous. Man, oh man, oh man. I'll never get sick of flying in this sim when it comes to weather-wise. 170 at 25. Jeez. Scattered at 400, broken at 700. This is default weather. Pardon me, default weather. How do you get that landing rate tip? Follow the instructions, man. Exclamation point LRM. Go to the frequently asked FAQ questions and follow the instructions. Very, very simple. Okay. Should I adjust my speed for that? I'm wondering. Coming out like this. What can we take this down to? I guess we can go to like 6,000 feet. 6,000. No, you have to go to the FAQ on the website. LRM, landing rate monitor, follow that, and then go to the frequently asked questions on that page, and they'll explain how to do everything about that. No, but you have to add any speed. So for our VREF speed, like with the winds that are set like that, would we add VREF speed? Because that's 25 knots blowing right down the runway. Or do we just keep our VREF speed of 141? That's going to feel like a really slow approach. This is going to be spicy, man. All right, let's get frequencies plugged in here as well. 109.9 and 170. 109.9. Okay. And 170 on the approach course, and then minimums. Going to be, we are on the straight in Cat 1 204. God, this is a pain to set with the mouse wheel. Okay, 204 is set. Whew. Look at all the green restrictions we've got here. Trying to keep my speed up. Those guys behind me are catching up. Ross, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hope all is well. You'll need cowl anti-ice for landing at that temp? Okay. Probably get it on when we enter the clouds, or is it something that you would turn on now? $220 knots. It's really the only restriction that we have, so make sure you get those guys. Can't wait to have the Phoenix do it. That's what I'm saying, man. Imagine ripping on the PMDG 7.3, ripping through these clouds and shit, man. Norwegian, North Shuttle. Oh my god, dude. Some North Shuttle action up here in Norway. Gonna be spicy, man. You can even see like the rain, dude. Like, you can literally see the rain coming down. Hey now, airplane, what are you doing? I would appreciate it if you didn't descend at 6,000 feet per minute, but that's that's cool. Yeah, let's not do that. Okay. Not sure what that was all about, but it's figured itself out here. I was really not happy. Trying to get us down there. Right. We're going to be coming up into those clouds here any second, so we're going to get the wing. Oh wait, you said wing doesn't need to be on unless 220 knots or slower. What do you use to plan flights outside of the USA? Use SimBrief and FlightAware for inside the US. Flight Radar 2.4. Flight Radar 2.4 is what I use for. I'll keep that speed up for now. We have that restriction coming up. When's that restriction? Okay, about 10 miles. Need to be 220 knots and 10 miles. 220. Make sure we're hitting that restriction. That weather, dude. This is crazy. It's updating. We're getting updated weather at least. Below 220 at 5 degrees. Okay. Not yet, Maverick. There's 10,000 feet. Landing lights. Crazy, man. Crazy visuals. Oh boy. A little bit bumpy. You hear the rain coming in now. Yeah. Alright. Cut the power. We need to be at 220 knots. Using a sound pack? I am, yes. FT Sim sound pack. Exclamation point sounds in chat. Alright, I'm going to plug 6,000 and I'm going to go vertical speed. And we're coming up on 7,000 feet. We just need to make sure that we're above 6,000 and then making out this turn we can descend to 4. So now that I've got this FMS Loc 1, that's what I should be looking for, right? And now, essentially what's going on is I should be able to just engage my approach mode, and that should get us in, right? What was the Barrow? 100... did it so long ago. ENVR 0091. Oh boy, okay. We're going to be climbing now. We busted through the altitude. Alright, 0991, that's all set. I thought the pressure was 1002 for some reason. That's what I had in my brain. We are, yeah, getting bounced around. Okay, 6,000 feet is in. We're holding. We're looking good. We're skirting these clouds and kind of hitting the tops of these clouds. Anti-ice is on. Don't push approach until you're lined up. Okay, cool. Looks beautiful and scary at the same time. Yes. I've had a lot of those moments in this sim, believe it or not. A lot. Alright, we're letting the aircraft fly. We're letting him do his thing. We're just watching our systems right now, friends. That's all we're doing. We can, like I said, once we break our turn from BR 620, we will, we'll start descending to 4,000 feet. Looks like VATSIM is down. Yeah, it looks like VATSIM is down, unfortunately. See, in the altitude, like, it's blowing like altitudes too, like quite heavily. Like, that's 200 feet that it just blew through that. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, network error. Connection attempt failed because the connected party did not properly respond. After a period of time, established connection failed because the failed to connect to the host. So it looks like the VATSIM servers are down. For me, at least. I don't know if anybody else can confirm. All right, please hold 6,000 feet. Out, hold. Hold. Like you're on out, hold. You should be holding this. Sergio, thanks so much for support, my friend. Appreciate you. Huge no floaty, Sergio. Thank you very, very much for support, man. Do you know what I realized we're not running? Hold on. We need to run this. Give me a sec. And we need to run this. Good thing I remembered that. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had our landing rate pop up. All right, cool. There we go. Yeah, I don't think VATSIM is working. All right, now we start our descent to 4,000. Vertical speed, 1,200 feet per minute should be good, down to 4,000. Landing lights are on. Yeah. It's because you're too fast. The CRJ doesn't like slow. Spoilers are needed and power idle. Interesting. Okay. What about the replay? We start replay on final. A little bit too far out for that. We're just constantly getting blown around right now. I'm having to like continuously add a ton of thrust, remove a ton of thrust, add a bunch of thrust, remove it. It's crazy. We're getting blown around like crazy right now. If you go below 200 knots, add flaps 1 or 8. Got you. Yeah, usually about 200 I put out the flaps. I don't know if there was still any speed restrictions. None. Just above 4,000 at Guava. Gilba, not Guava. We need 200 knots and 3,000 at Gabaloo. Alt cap 4,000. We're just under 5 miles out. Bat size broken as well, so something's up the server. Yeah, the servers are down, I'm pretty sure. That is some serious weather on this side of the airport, man. Wow. Why don't you fly with IVAO? Because I fly in VATSIM. That simple. I usually find it's either one or the other. Looks amazing though. Oh, absolutely. Scary as shit though to fly in this. The server is back up for you. No, not for me. This has failed to connect to network. Yes, absolutely inertia. 100%. All right, let's get 200 knots plugged in now. Let's set up. Good. And then our approach speed today, I'm going to set VREF is 141. Should make our right turn. 200 knots is in. We're looking good. Comes the right turn. Look at the waves down there. You can even just tell by the waves. Look at the white caps of the waves down there. We have snow in Copenhagen. There's about 5-6 degrees Celsius now. Lots of rain though. Got you. Arm those reversers. Yeah, I thought I'd done that. I think I unarmed them. There we go. 200 knots. We're good. Okay, so you're telling me don't arm. Okay, well, I need to go down to 3,000. Otherwise, we're going to bust right through this. So 3,000. So you're saying don't arm it until I make that left turn, is what you're saying, right? So let the aircraft make the left turn. Don't arm it. That's what you're saying. Okay, sending into St. Louis now. The winds are gusty, light snow, 18 Fahrenheit. Yeah. We've got like cloud down to 400, broken and scattered at 400 and 700. It's going to be a pretty wild approach, man. Pretty wild approach. Okay, there's the turn, so I'm not going to touch anything. I'm letting it do it. I'm letting it do its thing. We are slightly above glide, I think. Okay, there's the turn. Now I'm going to engage approach. There's localizer. Bring speed to about 190 knots. Here comes glide slope in white. We need glide slope in green to pop up now. Alt cap should be replaced by glide slope green, correct? As soon as glide slope is captured. There's glide slope. It switches to glide slope green. Okay, cool. So it did that properly. Very cool. Thank you for the help in that one, guys. So there we go. So the aircraft is now descending. And then would you switch over your nav source? Like, would we switch it to this and like kind of get configured? So flaps and gear start coming out. Who knows the Bombardier made the Glide Star blue? Blue? No, it's green. Should have gone to green needles automatically? Yeah, okay, so it didn't, so I had to switch it. Not the end of the world, though. Knots, flaps full. We are 5.5 miles out. We're going to be fully configured here, friends. I'm going to start the recording. Recording has started. This is some crazy ass weather, man. Holy hell, friends. It's taken a lot of engine thrust to get that back up. It's that headwind. Bumpy, man. Just bumpy. We're probably riding this down to about 500 feet, guys. Yeah, flaps are 45. They're all set. Landing checklist. Gears down 3 green. Flaps are full. Ground spoilers, auto, log, logo light, wing light. Speed is set. We're looking good. Guys, enjoy the arrival. I'll catch you down on the ground. It's going to get loud in here. My airplane. Enjoy. It's so floaty.
Yeah.
So floaty. Reversers. That wind was just wild. Reversers. Knots. Stowed. Jeez, dude. That is some crazy ass weather, man. Holy wow. Now, I let it float that way because I knew we had a lot of runway to work with, and I didn't want to touch down. There's like a weird little dip in the runway. You saw where the runway kind of like dips up. I didn't want to just plant the aircraft down, like right there. I didn't want to plant it down right there because it just would have been a very uncomfortable landing, to say the least. So we let it kind of just float out a little bit. Regardless, what a great flight. Interesting, crazy ass weather today, man. I swear it. Every time we end up flying somewhere, we just end up getting the craziest weather, man. Every single time we fly somewhere, we end up getting some crazy ass weather. Welcome down to Bergen, my friends. 46.5 minutes on the flight time today. What a beautiful flight that was. We're going to park over here at the little RJ gates. Absolutely awesome. Super. I mean, we were literally falling like that. We were bumping around like crazy. That was a real interesting. I can't see the lines. I think the line is here. I'm not even sure. We'll just park right here. We'll spool up the APU. And we'll stop it right about there. Let's go ahead and get the park brake on. Good. Anti-ice can come off. APU is available. Thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate you, man. The landing rate plugin works good, but whenever I turn on tips, I get so many tips I don't want. You have to, you have to turn on. You only have to turn a certain one on. If you go and look which one that needs to be on, it's only one of the tips that need to be on. All right, we're good. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bergen with a 102. 102 with a 096G. At least it was comfortable on the G. There we go. Wait, why have our... Hello? Okay, well, anyways, we need to have it... Oh, those are the tax... Something's weird with the lights. I think you guys are right. The balloon is like crazy or something right now. All right, let's stop the replay. And we'll turn our sounds down here a little bit so we don't go deaf. I love this sound pack, but holy shit, these sounds are loud, man. Like, almost uncomfortably loud. I wonder if there's a way that I can edit them within the... I'll have to take a look if I can edit the sounds, because, yeah, those crazy sounds, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, let's take a look at the replay. We'll jump through it. We'll jump through it. Jump through it. I always want to put us here on, like, a short final. That should be good right about there. We'll record those two things, and then we can get a nice like wing view here going on and see how much we were fighting with this airplane. Crazy, man. Just download the sound pack and it's so good. It is, Tom. Yeah, it's really, really good, man. Good job, man. I'll catch you next CRJ flight. Sounds good, LJ. We're gonna be back on the weekend, man. We're gonna be doing some more Scandinavian CRJ hops here in Norway. I'm excited for it, man. Should be a lot of fun. Thanks for all your help today, LJ. I appreciate that, man. You taught me a lot today about the how to fly this, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you. In the info PFD, it shows each bar and which controls what sound. Yeah, you can. In the info PFD, it shows you each bar and which controls which sounds. Oh, really, Tom? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely have to take a look at that, man. Definitely. Man, what a smooth landing, though. Holy shit. Talk about a little bit late on the approach on that one, but what a smooth touchdown and landing today. Man, we flew this bad boy a lot. Why did you switch from the honeycomb yoke? Fuad, I mean, if you want me to show you, look at how this yoke is designed. This yoke is designed just like the Thrustmaster yoke. Every single commercial jet is designed like the Thrustmaster yoke, so it just made more sense. And I'm sponsored by Thrustmaster. Really, really big friends and fans of the channel and vice versa, so it just made sense, man. It made sense. Fly to Sweden. We've been to Sweden a couple times, man. Stockholm, we fly in there. Stockholm, Arlanda. We'll probably end up stopping by and hitting up a Sweden airport for sure, man. Definitely floaty on that one, but nonetheless a great landing. Well, everybody, that's going to go ahead and wrap up today's live stream. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. If you haven't done so as well, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We were going for 350 likes on today's live stream. Hopefully we have reached that goal. I'm going to take this time now to thank all my mods, my donators, my sponsors. Thank you guys for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, seriously, none of this is possible. So thank you all very much for everything that you do. To everybody else that can't afford to donate to the channel using a monetary value, sorry, not the info PFD, in the CRJ SP PFD is everything you need there. Okay, Tom, I'll take a look. Thanks, man. Yeah, I want to thank everybody just for your support, man. Even if you can't throw some money at the channel, still want to thank you guys just as much for supporting the channel. You guys are absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you guys enjoyed the flights today. Starting off in Copenhagen, flying up to Oslo, and then Oslo over to Bergen. We got some fun flights planned for this weekend. We're going to be doing some more of our Norway tour. I'm not 100% sure of the airports that we'll be visiting on Saturday and Sunday, but we are going to go all the way north, all the way up to Tromsø. So there's going to be some beautiful views. There's going to be some beautiful scenery, friends. Looking forward to seeing you guys all there. Hopefully I'll catch you all on VATSIM as well with the new Velocity. Thanks everybody for coming and hang out with me today. Really do appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you guys all on Saturday. Back in Microsoft Flight Simulator, back at the CRJ900. Happy landings, my friends. Peace!